Okay, we are a go. All right. So should I wait for your computer to boot up, or should I just get started with like the setting?
No, you can get started with the setting. It's getting booted up right now, and then I'll be on it on the computer.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna quickly do something. I'm gonna press play on something because I'm gonna try to use my soundboard for music. If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. Okay.
Okay.
Is that too loud?
I hear nothing.
Yeah, I can't.
You can't hear anything? Okay, hold
Nope.
on. Let me see. See if this is working.
I can like
Soundboard.
hear like the starting of it almost like in the back, but it's like almost like it's disconnected or something.
It's disconnected. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me make sure. I want to make sure it was working. Oh, my dog. All right, if that's okay if it doesn't work, because I do have this other thing. Oh, I
You
think
can
I
hear
got
it
the.
for like a second.
Yeah, just for a
Okay.
second.
Okay. Let's see. Can you hear it this time? Nope.
It's
Okay.
like while you're speaking, asking if we can hear it, I can hear it, and then when you stop talking, it goes away.
Oh, okay. I think I know what the problem is. Give me a quick second. Let me see. Can you hear it now?
While you're speaking.
Can you hear it? But can you hear it now when I'm not talking?
No.
Ooh.
Barely.
What's happening? Let me try now.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh no! That's unfortunate. Test.
Thank you.
I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with
Baby.
it. So who knows? Advanced audio settings. Eliminate popping. My mode. Here, let me see if this helps. Can you hear it all now?
No.
All right. Well, that's fine. Luckily I have the music saved, so I can just play it with the bot. I thought this would work for music. It won't work for music. It'll probably just be sounds, so that's okay. Luckily I have the music saved, or at least I know what it's all called. Let's see. And luckily I can get that. I had that as like, hopefully I had a backup just in case. The sad thing is the recording is going to catch all of that. The recording is going to catch all of that, so it's just going to be a repeat of the first part of that song. That's okay. You know what? This happens on the first time. There we go. All right. So can you hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me pull up my notes really quick because I have a starting scene for us all. We start this session not in the tavern or the guild, but far off into the higher, more artisan part of Lesham, the artisan district. We see a woman, tall and lean, walking into an art gallery. Her clothes have paint splatters on them, and her hair is messy, tied up in a bun with a paintbrush pinned in it to keep her hair in said bun. She seems excited as she brings her attention to a specific wall and a specific painting. However, her eyes soon go from bright and happy to shocked and full of horror. Someone is taking down her painting. She rushes over, asking why. The curator of the museum says a member of the Artists' Bard College came and declared the piece unworthy for the museum's walls. The woman stares with a broken heart as her piece is taken away. Tears stream down her face as she runs out. A day later, the woman turns, this time with a look of anger and wrath. She walks up to the painting that replaced hers, a plain and boring color portrait of a landscape. She hisses and grips a strange, gilded paintbrush in her hand. Soon, the wood begins to crack, and a strange colored liquid begins seeping between her fingers and crawling up her arm. Before anyone can even react, she screams and breaks the brush in two. A massive explosion of color racks the museum and everyone in it. The patrons and workers splattered into murals on the walls. And then we head to about 3 days later.
Wow.
three days later to you guys at the guild. And you had answered the call to a strange quest that was listed on one of the boards that had a pretty high price on it. It claims that a strange ghost or creature had taken over the art museum and needed to be exterminated. And so you guys all wake up right here in your rooms. And you have the morning to prepare for. You have the morning to prepare for setting out. What do you do?
Shit.
Immediately upon waking up, Lance is gonna take out from his bag a little. There's a little leather pack with 3 bottles in it, and he's gonna stir it. He's gonna take the middle one, he's gonna spritz it, and it's pine scented vaguely. And he puts it back in his thing and looks scared. Just looks over at Lamb curiously. And puts the little pouch of perfumes evidently away.
Here, let me take off some of these tokens so you can drag them all the way. By the way, you should have access to your token now. You should be able to move it now. I had it listed under the wrong person, by the way. For Fox. So you should be able to drag out your token and actually move it around now.
Here.
There you go.
How fun! Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Yep. But yeah, you guys are currently in the bunk bed dorm room that you guys all share. The lodging, as it's called.
Okay. Where is my token at this point?
It should be up at the top. Lambo your storm shield.
Yeah.
Is it not listed? Is it? It's not. You're not seeing it. Which?
I see it.
Oh wait.
here.
It's for, which?
Oh, wait, no.
What? You're Vernus, right? I have it on the
Yeah.
right person. Yeah, you should have it. It's just a new token, remember?
Yeah, I'm not
on the
seeing
map.
it.
On the map, it's not on there. You need to drag it out so you can move it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I dragged it out, so you should have it now. Right there.
Okay, yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to drag it out. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, you guys are all currently sharing bunk beds, and you wake up, and I believe Lance said he's going to try and spray Lamb with perfume.
No, he got himself, but was only thinking about it.
Okay, he was only thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, I will say, Lamb. Everybody else in the room smells a very strong pine smell from Lance now.
Why does it smell like a florist in this room?
Because some of us have standards for hygiene.
It reminds me of home.
I got standards for hygiene too, just not smelling like a tree.
You want to try some? I'll pop out of bed, get on the high collar blue shirt, little yellow trim. Is there a mirror in this room?
Okay.
Well, is there a mirror in the room?
I'll say there is. There is a there's a basic little wash up area with like a wash basin and a
Beautiful.
in a mirror.
Yeah. Step over, fix up my hair, take out a little comb, splash a little bit of water on my face, and well, I'm ready for a productive day. How are we all feeling?
Oh.
I roll off the top bunk and just hit the floor.
Well, if we have
Take
to go
falling
in there
damage.
before-
Yeah, right. I won't say you take falling damage, but you do get a bruise on your forehead. Because the bed is definitely not 10 feet up in the air.
This bed has ruined my back.
What bed wouldn't?
Yeah.
I'm missing some dirt in my bed.
It's some dirt. Oh no.
Who took me fucking dirt?
Who took my... Oh no.
I gotta draw dirt.
That's right, I gotta draw dirt. It's my dirt, you can't take it.
It's my dirt. You can't take my dirt.
If you ever want to lose some dirt, let me know. I'll take care of it.
Fuck off.
Understandable.
Understandable. Oh my god.
I have a question. In Lamb's professional opinion,
Mm-hmm.
does it actually smell like pine? Or does it smell like fake pine?
I would say fake pine. It does not smell like
Yeah.
real pine. No, it's definitely not real pine. It's not. It's not authentic.
Just sprayed himself with wood furnishing.
Pine
He's-
Sol.
He smells like he smells like a furniture store. Oh, I
Makes
love
my
that.
nose burn.
Makes my nose burn. Yeah, it definitely does. With as close proximity you are to him when he sprayed it, I will say yeah.
Okay. You said there's a wash basin, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a wash basin. I will say it's around this part right here. Right by the, well, not the wall. Yeah, it's like, oh sorry, I would say at this wall specifically because there's room for piping back there. So I'll say about right by this wall.
Lamb's just going to silently stare at him, wrinkle his nose, and the contents of the wash basin are going to fly into the air and attempt to clean that off.
Lance watches
Ooh.
me.
Yeah, Lance, you are now covered. Wait, did you spray him? Did you spray? Did Lance spray you, Lamb? Yet?
No.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
I'm
Lance,
trying to-
you watch in horror as water begins like just flies at you and you are now soaked.
Wait, is the water going towards Lance or Lamb?
Lance, it's going towards you.
Is there a way I can try to dodge this?
I don't know. Do you have a spell?
Dexterity saving throw.
I don't have
Yeah, make a dex save. That's not a bad idea. Make a dex
Okay.
save. That makes
I
sense.
gotta see
Dex
this
save.
now.
Come on.
DC 20.
Come on, baby.
Shit! Wait a minute.
I will say you
Uh,
don't make it out entirely dry, but you definitely do, yeah. I won't say you make it out entirely wet, but you do you get like the left. Sorry. You get hit like just as you're leaving, but it's not like you're not like soaked. You do get wet though.
World
Your hair is
star.
intact though. Your hair is intact. I will say, however, just for fun, at least it looks like you wet the bed because you're soaked. Because your bed is soaked now. Your bed is wet.
I will touch my hair, make sure it's all good.
It's fine.
Look over at Lamb just with oh my god. And then I'll start using prestidigitation to dry all my shit off.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I can't let them know that I might have pissed myself.
World star.
Oh my god.
I
So
will take that as an opinion on my selection for the day, and I will go forward considering that. Thank you very much, but use your words. I think we can all use words here.
Something like a goblin.
Just crows at you like a bird.
Oh my god. I love this group.
Hey guys,
Alright.
I'm gonna be making a roll real quick. I'm just making sure that it's connected to my stuff right. So it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be a bullshit roll.
Yeah, just a bullshit roll. Okay, thank you for letting me know. But you guys, I would say you guys took the job yesterday because it's been sitting up there for a while. No one seems to have taken it. So yeah, I would say you took the job yesterday, and so now you're now you need to. The quest states you need to go to the artists bard college to talk with the head, basically the person in charge, so you can get the full statement and all the details.
Mhm.
But on the way there is a market. So anybody who needs to go to market, in between getting there, you can absolutely do that. I will say, however, there is not a map for the market because I completely forgot you guys had to go to the market until right before the session. I was like, oh yeah, oops.
There are a few things I'd like to look for in the market.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you do have to go to a
Depends where I
magic
am.
shop, however, I do have a map for that.
I have to go to a magic shop. That's my prime reason for being at the market.
Perfect. So we'll say. So first off, let's just go to the market in general. And on your way out, I will say Prism over here. She stops you, and she goes. Please be on the lookout for someone specifically. someone very monk looking. We recently got a letter of someone who is on their way to join the guild. They sent a letter ahead of time stating that they might be slightly late. Keep an eye out for them, and if you do happen to find them, lead them back here or something of that sort. I do not know where they are, but they should have arrived yesterday, and so they're rather late. Please keep an eye out.
Monk looking, eh? And in my
They
mind,
did-
I imagine like fat little priest with like the bald head.
Yeah, I will say that. Yeah, but yeah, I will also say that I don't know where you guys have it, but like each and every one of you has like the symbol of the humming face somewhere on you, like it's very prominent, like it's visible. Wherever it is, you can tell me, but it's like required by law that you need to like have like a visible symbol of like your guild.
Yeah, Lamb made a cap for his staff with the
Yeah.
hummingbird.
Yeah, that's very prominent. And people will probably see your thing first.
Lance has got it on an amulet around his neck outside of the
Nice.
fancy little collar.
Okay. Krusk, where's your Humming Fae logo?
I would have probably gotten one made into like a brooch to
Okay.
to keep my my hood cloak together on my neck.
Okay. And Fox, where's yours?
It's like branded on my welding mask, so whenever I
Nice.
just pull it down, it's right there.
Nice, I like that. I will also say tattoos are an option.
I can't afford a fucking tattoo. I'm not made of money.
I'm just saying. In the future, if you do want to do that, it is possible. But yeah, I will say you guys after getting that message head to the market. And Kyler, will you describe your character and what they're doing at the market?
Sure. My character is Taral. He's very calm and like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess wise. You couldn't really know he was wise just from looking at him, though.
Yeah.
He's covered like in his face with a mask and a hood, and he is about 5'10", slender, muscular build. Since he's very dexterous as a monk, and he's got like these wooden, like charm beaded bracelets and belts on him. He looks very agile and ready for combat.
Yeah.
And he's walking through the market with like a faint glow coming off of his body. They're not tattoos. He wasn't born with them, but like they're like geometrical line markings that he was born with.
Yeah.
He's like pale gray.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say your people will definitely give you some odd stares because they have not seen someone like you before. At least in this area, they haven't, or some might have, and they think it's like, oh my gosh, this stuff's kind of weird. You definitely get odd looks and stuff like that. Is there anything specific you're looking for at the market?
Yeah, I'm looking for like a magic shop that sells magic scrolls.
Perfect. So yeah, I will say everybody you talk to, if you ask for one, point says look for the golden shell.
Okay, then I will be looking for the golden shell.
Yeah, and so I'll say as you were walking up, you see another group of people walking up, and it is Lance, Fox, Krusk, and Lamb. You're all walking up to the magic shop, which is basically next door, and you see this kind of tall, rather I wouldn't say bulky, but very toned sort of man with beads around his waist, and he's got a mask on. And I will say, could I have you roll history checks or insight checks for me? Except for Fox,
mark
because
things on him,
and
too.
Fox, you roll with disadvantage. Because
He's
you
also
don't
got
know.
like marks on his like belt.
Yeah, Fox rolls with disadvantage because he told me specifically what he's looking for, and it's
Yeah.
not that.
It was insight, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, you roll with disadvantage though, Fox.
But
'Cause you
that's
said-
not. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we can just take that if you want.
Yeah, we're taking that.
We're forced to take no matter.
Not any better.
The dice have declared you get a 2. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's pretty normal to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. So both Lance and Krusk, you look at this guy and like, yeah, no, this guy's a monk, like 100%. Like he's got a a sun symbol on basically just about everywhere on him, like on his mask and on this little token on his side. This guy is absolutely a monk. You don't know if it's the monk, but it is a monk, and he's definitely got some magical essence about him.
All right.
And I will say, you, Terrell. I'll say, yeah. I was getting mistaken with Lance's last name because it
I
starts
think it's
pretty much the
pretty
same.
sure it's Turl.
Yeah, Terrell. Yeah, Terrell. So yeah, Terrell, you look over and you see on this group, you see the symbol of the guild you were going to join, specifically on the dwarves, on the carved into the dwarves' staff, wooden staff.
Okay. And they're walking towards me.
Yeah, they're walking out of like a tavern right next door to the magic shop, which is a giant golden snail shell, might I add. That's one of the weirder things. Like it's not like a normal looking building. It's like a giant snail shell with like a door on it and a window.
My baby. Okay. Funny enough, thinking I haven't like made contact with the guild yet, and thinking that they won't know who I am. I'm just gonna,
they don't know who you are, but
walk into the magic show.
Yeah, but I will say, like, I remember us discussing that you sent a letter ahead of time that you were coming. You just didn't. I don't think you sent a name or anything.
No, I just meant like knowing or thinking that they wouldn't be looking for me. I'm just gonna walk into the magic store.
Yeah. You walk in.
Like,
and you guys
wave and nod at them, like give a little bit of a bow, like as I enter though.
You guys make
Just,
eye
like,
contact.
acknowledging
He just
guild
walks
members.
away. You guys make eye contact. Walks into the magic shop. Doesn't even say anything. Just like wave in.
That guy's pretty friggin' spooky.
Yeah.
I don't know about that
Oh
guy.
God, we might have to go and keep looking everywhere else.
He seems all right.
Spooky. I waved at you guys.
You're also wearing an iron mask, might I add.
It's the
And
mask.
glowing.
And glowing.
That's true. I'm glowing like a sun, and I'm bright. I'm beautiful.
That's
I'm
certainly not the
beautiful.
fat fryer we're looking for. That's not the thirsty monk we're looking for.
Well, I would hope it is. He adds a bit
The
of
thirsty monk.
flair to the rest of us, and I'll kind of like look at the clan for a second more than the rest of you three, and like a glance.
Yeah, let me take you guys to the magic shop really quick. Inside of the magic shop.
What if he's an assassin sent to kill us? That's what
I
I
highly
think.
doubt that.
Well,
But
I'm sure we'll
You
be
guys are
fine.
nobodies at the moment.
you guys are nobodies. Why would anybody want to kill you?
It's Fox you're thinking of.
That's both an insult and a compliment, I feel, in the same sentence.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're goblin gods at this point. There is that.
Oh yeah, you guys. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
We are
Last session,
divinity.
Yeah, you're a divinity of the feral goblin tribe to the north.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, you guys put your tokens in. When you head into the magic shop, put your tokens in right here.
Where do I get my token? Where
If you
is
go
he?
if you go to the journal, on the right side of with the text box, there's like little tabs at the top. Journal looks like a newspaper. You should see your sheet. You just drag and drop onto the thing. Yeah, I will
My
say.
name is spelled wrong.
Oh, did I really? I'm sorry. Luckily, it won't show up.
Tyrol.
Tyrol. I'm sorry.
Tylenol.
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 I love my companion. Looks at smudged writing on hand. Tylenol. I love that
Sharpie
joke
doesn't
so
stick
much.
very well.
Sharpie doesn't
Okay, am I
stick
doing this
very
wrong? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, you're doing it up. Yeah, and, but I will say, as you guys walk in, or specifically as Terrell walks in first, you see a satyr kind of sitting just kind of like very very lazily, just kind of like draped over the counter, like he hasn't gotten much what should I say? How should I say this? Much traffic today. So he's just kind of sitting there waiting. He's like, today is so long. And he seems so bored. And when he sees you go in, he goes, "Oh, hello." He seems like immediately very happy, like, "Oh my God, finally somebody."
As I walk in, since I'm like so calm and like demeanorless like
Yeah.
all the time,
Yeah.
I just like make eye contact, but they don't see that. They just see like black holes from the mask.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't
just
care.
silently like walk in, like not breaking eye contact.
Yeah.
And then make my way towards them and just, hello. I'm here to procure a magic scroll.
Of course. What kind of spell were you looking for?
I'm looking for the scroll of Find Familiar.
find familiar. Oh, let me quickly give it a little look-see. And he's gonna pull up a little book, or not really a little book, but a big book, kind of thumping on the front desk. You're standing right in front of, which you should be about right there. There's a desk there. He puts
My
the
bad,
book
didn't
down.
see it.
Let me quickly look up find familiar. Just to see if just to make sure I have an idea of what level the spell is. Because
Pretty sure it's one.
is it?
Yes, find familiar is your first level spell.
It's your first level spell. It's a first level conjuration ritual. This will make it cost less. Also allow you to cast it on 10 abilities for charms and then supposed to by fire and a breastplate. Okay, yeah. So so he's gonna look through it and he's gonna look over the spell really quickly and he's gonna give a nod and he goes, "All right. So to make it into a scroll, I need to of course get the components and then sort of cast the spell but have it infused into the paper. So it will be the cost of the components along with the cost of me creating the scroll itself. So it's a little bit pricey since you don't know it.
How much are we talking here?
So it's 10 gold plus the items I required. So I'd say 20 to 30 gold pieces, and then I will have the scroll for you later today or tomorrow.
Okay, that's no problem. I agree to those terms.
Yeah, he gives a nod, and then he kind of pulls out this kind of like piece of paper, and it seems like a ledger of sorts. So like he knows like what he has to do that day. It's empty. So he goes, "All right. So what name should I put this under? So I know who I'm giving the scroll to."
I am Teral Tolmac.
Yeah, he gives a nod and he writes it down, and then he gives you a little slip of paper so you know to pick it up tomorrow.
I pocket the paper and I turn around, see all these glowing items, and I just want to do like a check. I want to see like if there's anything like catches my eye as well.
Yeah. So far it's nothing too crazy. It looks to be just like basic magical items. Some of them appear to, like right here, this one appears like, I will say it's not a glass case. This one's not a glass case. It actually seems to be a drop-off section for broken magic items. It's just like a kind of like boxes of just broken stuff. And this one appears to be items in glass cases that have been fixed and put together. You don't see anything too crazy. However, I will say for you, everything looks to be out of your price range so far.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing too.
I don't show it, but I kind of just like clap my hands and like brush them off. I'm like, all right, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he gives a nod, and then as you head out, you see the group of people you walked by in the magic shop now.
Just three people blocking the door, watching you.
I kind of like stop in front of them. Like,
Yeah, right
excuse
there.
me.
Do you guys move for him?
I'm gonna
I do. I'm not really standing in the way. I would just be like, kind of looking at the stuff in the shop from the doorway.
Yeah. What do the rest of you
kind
do?
of like pop the little amulet just by like pulling on the string. I'm like, you sent the letter? Was that you, or are we looking for the wrong person? Because you almost fit the description, but I have to say you add a little more to it, so I very much hope it's you. It's like a letter to the Humming Fae, looking for work, looking for guild work.
Yeah, I was on my way there, right around the corner. I was gonna stop at the magic store, put my order in, and go meet up with the guildmaster.
Well, we found him. All right. Back to
Hold on. I don't know who you are.
No, you don't. We work for the guild. It's all right.
That's okay. I'm gonna go to the guild anyway and make sure. I don't know who you are. I'm not just gonna run off with you guys. I don't know who you are.
All right. Do you want us to come with you, or?
That's fine. I can go by myself.
Oh.
If you guys are the people I'm supposed to be with, I'll just come back to the magic shop.
All right. Sounds great.
All right. Does anybody want to like follow him secretly, or does any?
Definitely stay out of his way.
I kind of want to go shopping a little bit.
Okay.
He is
I
absolutely
care not
terrifying.
for this strange man. He will follow us if he needs to.
All right.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right.
He's
Yeah.
not
You got.
the fat jelly monk I imagined.
Yeah. He's not the fat shy monk I imagined. Yeah. Hold on.
Sorry, I'm not Santa Claus.
I apologize. I don't fit your descriptions.
I don't fucking know what a monk is.
Sorry, I don't
Apparently
fit
you
your
don't.
preconceived box of what a monk is.
Oh my gosh, I love that. But yeah, no. We'll continue in the magic shop and then we'll go back to Uteral.
We don't have to actually go through that. I can just like say while they were there, while they're in there. I can just...
You go in. I'll give you just the general rundown. You'll go in, and she gives you the whole paperwork. You fill it out, and she goes, the group I'm assigning you with is probably over at the market or at the magic shop next door.
And I'm gonna ask for a description of them and get the exact description of the party that I just said.
Pretty much, except in her words, it's a tall, pompous elf, a dirty boy with burnt hair, and prosthetic arms and legs, a really grumpy, smelly dwarf, and an equally grumpy orc.
God, it's the people I just told to fuck off.
So absolutely,
Cool. All right.
absolutely, the people you just
At
told.
least I'm not smelly.
Yeah,
Shut your
Yet.
face.
you're perfect for each other.
And about to
That
say,
was-
I am a half orc. Thank you.
Sorry, half orc. I forgot. I keep forgetting you're a half orc, but yeah.
No, it's fine.
Excuse
Prism
you.
that I talk to.
What?
That's Prism that I go and talk to.
Yeah, Prism.
Right.
Yeah, Prism is the one you talk to. She's the one in the back. I don't know if I posted her character art, but she's the one with the one horn.
Okay.
And the character art. Thirsty Monk Brewery. Yeah, no. If you go to character art, she's the ASMR with the one horn.
She's an ASMR too.
Yeah,
Oh my
she's
God,
an
we're
ASMR.
best-
She's 100%
We're best friends
ASMR.
now.
She looks very tired and grumpy, and also when you approach her, she has like a giant tankard of black coffee.
Again, they're perfect for each other, if you ask me.
Can I? I'm a my Turl has a brewer's kit, so I'm gonna say he has a flask on him, and I'm gonna like shake it in front of her, like swish it, and like, you want some of this in there? And then if she says yes, I'll like pour some like whiskey in her coffee.
She's gonna shake her head. She goes, "I don't drink alcohol, only coffee. I am
Oh.
powered by caffeine and spite for life."
No problem. I twist it off and like take a swig and put it back. And
How do you
Alright.
take a
So
swig?
much.
There's no mouth thing on your mask.
like I lift it up enough
Okay.
that I can like get it.
I
Under
was
my
gonna say, like, I
mask
have to know
pockets.
this. Do you have like a straw you slip under there? Like what? You have like a silly straw?
No, I just like lift it up enough for my mouth to show. Just
Okay.
toss it back.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say,
So
as
not
you-
like the mask is only for like my eyes, really, because like the light like leaks out of my eyes.
yeah, I get you. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure. He's like, I'll drink it, and I'll just watch you just go splash it on your freaking mask, and it just dribbles all over you. That's the only thing I picture.
I can make a check to see if I remember to lift my mask up.
Nah, we'll do that later maybe, but not now. Yeah, back to the magic shop. I will say at this point, as you guys were talking to him, the magic shop owner is going through he walks into this back room in a way, and he comes back out with a bunch of magic items, begins laying them out. Kind of switching out the more expensive ones here for cheaper ones, because he's starting to notice that these ones are a bit too pricey. And the reason why he's doing that is because the DM didn't have her magic items list pulled up, and now she does.
So I come back into the magic shop and I see
Yeah.
items I can afford now.
Yeah, you do.
Wow.
I had to find the
Thanks.
list, and I have it now.
It's a fucking
Man,
fire sale.
Satyr sus, bro.
It's a Seder sale.
Satyr sus.
I mean,
Black
he is.
Friday.
He's very much like Mr. Krabs, but a goat. Pretty much. He's very much like he's a money pitcher. Like he loves money.
So have we just been browsing this whole time?
Violin.
Well, I'll say you can now. Yeah, absolutely. You can look around. Is there anything specific anybody's looking for?
If there's anything on like a shelf, I'm gonna immediately try to jam it into my arm and like see if it'll fit, and then promptly put it back.
If you try, you do that once, and immediately the magic shop's owner is like, "Hey, you break it, you buy it."
Oh shit!
Don't shove things in your arm, you fucking freak.
One thing I wanted to know that I forgot to ask earlier: how much exactly did each of the members get from that?
So
The take from the last job.
let me do 300 divided by 4. 75. You each got 75 gold.
Okay, cool. I've never put that in, so
Yeah.
And,
I split the 300. Yeah, the 300 is just what you got from the last quest.
And how much did I subtract from mine for the scroll? You said 30 to 20.
Yeah,
so
30.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
I will say he asked for 30 because he likes
Okay.
money, so he'll give you a higher price than normal.
Oh, and dumb question. Did we start with an abnormal amount of gold?
You guys started with your basic starting gold, and then 100 gold pieces extra.
I didn't.
What? I guess not you. Okay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I don't know why you wouldn't.
My entire life savings was 2 copper pieces. What do you want from me?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're poor. I forgot. You're poor. Oh
Don't
yeah.
laugh at the poor man.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Is there anything specific anybody's looking for, like a wand, a special weapon, like what?
Anything
Me, I
druidic in
would-
origin.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye for that. And what is that? What
Something defensively supplemental.
defensively
Not
supplemental?
shield, but like something that will paint less of a target on the thin, tall human.
Okay. Let me see. I'm looking through my homebrew magic list here because I have a bunch of items like that. You don't see anything too crazy.
Okay.
Let me quickly see. Well, how much would this item cost? Let me see. Nope, not that. I will say, for starting with the druidic items, I will say, Lam, you do find a few things. The main thing you find is this appears to be a very druidic, not an origin, but druidic kind of looking mask that is shaped like an eagle, and it's very totem looking, like, you know, kind of like representational. It has the label "The Feather's Voice" on it.
All right. Well, I'll ask the owner about that.
Yeah. The owner looks to you and goes, "Oh yes, that mask, when worn, allows you to talk to anything with wings. You will both understand it, and they will understand you, no matter what you say."
Anything? Does that count the dragon?
Does it have wings?
Yes.
Then yes.
That's fun. I like that.
So long as it has wings. If you're facing a dragon without wings, then you might have a problem. Yeah.
How much is it? How much is it going for?
The Feather's Voice is going for about 100 gold. Yeah, it's very well carved. Yeah. And then I would say you don't. Well, hold on. What's this saying? Nope, that's not it. There isn't too many pieces of armor as there is little knickknacks per se. I will say for there is something that does catch your eye, but it's not what's the term? It's not protection, but it is very useful. I will say, it's in a small little box of cheaper items. And you see a red sort of silken bow tie that isn't tied. It's obviously it's like strapped on the back. Terrell,
What?
you got a little loud noise in the background.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Turn
I'm
off
just-
the vacuum, please. Was that the vacuum or the shredder? Was that the shredder? Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but I'll say yeah.
It was my mic was picking it up.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll say you see this red silken tie that's sort of like got sort of strap on, so it's like it's not like clip on. It's like there's like a little thing that goes around your neck and around the. It's a pre-tied. Is what I'm trying to say. It's a very pretty red silken bow tie.
Yeah. I'll kind of wander over, take a curious look to the shop.
Here, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, you get a curious look at the shop here. It goes, that is very similar to the Mask of Feathers. That is the tie of translation. You wear it, and it allows you to understand anything heard. However, the problem is I don't. Hold on, let me quickly see. Oh yeah, anything that wears the bow tie can be understood by whatever it says. So basically, you can tie that thing to a dog, and you will understand what the dog is trying to say.
I can talk to my mole.
You
How
could.
much
You
would
could
that
give your
put my
your
purse
mole a very nice little pretty bow tie, and you could understand him.
Give me that.
Yeah, I will say it's actually pretty cheap. I will say it's like a good 30 gold.
I'll look at Finn. You want this?
Please, I won't make fun of you anymore if you give it to me.
That is an empty lie.
That's
I
not
did-
what
that's-
I'm doing it out of the goodness in my heart, and I'll just like hand it over to him, pinched between my thumb and my index finger, and
Yep.
kind of a haughty look.
I snatch it and run over here.
Yep. Yeah, you get it. You pay for it, and I'm assuming you immediately put it on Boots.
Yep.
Yeah, you put it on Boots, and he immediately just kind of blinks at you with his like thick eyebrows, and he just kind of looks at you.
I walk outside and start talking to him.
All right, what do you say to him?
Speak, my friend.
What the fuck you want me to
Just-
say?
Oh my god, he's got the accent too.
Of course he does. He's like a grumpy old man too. He's like, what the fuck do you want me to say?
What does the earth say today?
The Earth? It doesn't say anything. It's fucking dirt.
I regret my decision.
What do you take me for?
I don't know.
I'm a mole. I don't talk to the Earth. I dig it.
Do we hear the mole talk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear him like yelling at Fox from the outside.
Outside of the
He's like a
wall.
grumpy man. He's like a grumpy dude. I won't say old man, but definitely grumpy.
Lamb is just going to full on double over laughing.
Who's yeah, it's definitely it's a very funny interaction. Who's dying right now?
Do what?
Someone's internet's just breaking.
That was Michael.
Ah, okay. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that would be really interesting for you
Can I
guys.
come back in and ask a question of Sean?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna walk in and be like, "Greetings, guild members. I am
Still doing it?
looking for. Sorry about being
Nope, we're good.
late earlier. Sean, I have a question for you.
He goes, how can I help you?
Do you enchant things?
I could if you pay me enough.
Okay. And seeing as that I'm going to be a returning customer with the guild, I would like things enchanted, but I would like to know the price up front if you have a general idea.
Well, it depends on the spell. The higher the stronger the spell, I should say, the more it'll cost. Also, the more how depends on what is required of the enchantment, per se. For example,
Okay, so
if you
for
give me a very
example-
expensive item, it'll cost more to make sure I don't mess it up. And if I do, I can fix it, and it'll also include, of course, what is required to enchant it, and also working pay. If it takes extra long, it'll
Okay.
require more money.
So I gesture to my beaded belt that keeps up my pants, and I was like, I'd be like, for example, if I wanted to enchant this with protection magic, how much would that cost me? So I can save. it
What
for-
are those beads made of?
What are they made of? I can't remember.
I will say they're made of like a very well polished marble, probably, or very polished sort of like gemstone kind of thing. It's not like a really expensive gemstone. I'd say it's like a very like bloodstone kind of thing.
And these are heavy ass fucking belts. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I,
The thing is, monks like you very much they will wear heavy belts like that. And it's so they're always training even when they're not. That's like a thing for them.
I'm gonna fucking pull
Wait.
a Rocket League and just take it off one day.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like that. It's pretty much it's like that kind of instance. It's like they wear it so they're always like working out even when they're not trying. It's a very
so
common
I
thing.
Explain it's like a heavy stone.
He gives a nod and he goes, protection. I would say it would take about 150 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, he gives a
Okay.
nod.
Thank you for the information.
Yeah, he gives a nod.
Pokemon kosher.
Shut the fuck up. I love that so much. Just to shut the fuck up. Yeah, there's, I will. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy as of right now. At the moment, there is a few things. There's like a bedroll. There's some daggers. There's some gloves here and there. You see a few wooden rings.
There's
and
not
stuff.
magical stuff.
There is magical stuff. I'm just listing the type of things they are.
No. There's non-magical stuff.
No. I'm listing what they look like. They're all the items in here
Oh,
are
okay.
magical. Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't a weapon shop, but it has magic weapons.
There is magic weapons. Yes. There's like it's like armor is hard to find.
You're in the wrong shop, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go peep those gloves.
Well, yeah. So there's different types of gloves, but the one that really kind of catches your eye is this like beautiful kind of like velvet glove that kind of goes up to the elbow. They appear to have these little golden sort of like pearls, not like pearls, but like it's like metal, and and it starts off smaller at the base of the finger and it gets bigger to the tip of the finger, and it's like a little. If you feel it, it feels like they're like it's like a special little like it's like pins almost. And it is labeled Trickster's Hand.
What does this do?
I said, "Oh, that is one of my more prouder pieces. That is the Trickster's Hand, an object held whereby the Trickster's Hand can be stored in said gloved hand, and the hand can hold up to 500 pounds. Never weighs more than the hand itself. And retrieving an item requires an action. So quickly, a little wave of the hand, and you'll have it." Basically,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. So basically, it's like
Wrist pocket.
yeah, it's a wrist. It's a pocket. Yeah, it's a pocket wrist thing. So it's very like a.
It's like a bag of many things. But
It's like a bag of many things, but a lot smaller and for gloves. And it's gloves.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And how much would this cost a person?
Per person, one glove per person for your group, which is 5. I'd say is about 100 per person, because those are very hard to make. However, one glove, because typically only need one glove.
Right.
One glove is just 100 per piece.
Would it be filled with pressurized acid?
What?
This guy.
Pressurized
fucking
acid.
guy.
That sounds fun.
Could it or would it?
Both.
I mean, you could put whatever you want in there. I'm not your mother. I can't tell you what you put in. I can't tell you what not to put in there. I will tell you there's no air in that thing, so you can't go stuffing like your hamster in there.
With
Wait a second. Hold up.
intelligence of 16, would I understand the basic mechanics of extraplanar storage?
I would say no. It's very hard to grasp. It's less of intelligence and more of like, where did you study magic?
Yeah. All right. Then yeah. No.
Hold on. I have a question. real
Yeah, because
quick.
you can't like
Yeah, this-
recreate this. I would say
Okay.
you need
Oh,
to
no,
learn.
that's,
It's just-
I was just like in terms of how would you change the pressure inside of extraplanar space?
Oh, yeah, that no, definitely not. You definitely would not know that. You'd need to like it be
Okay.
like a arcane
Oh, no,
scientist.
Like, enough to ask that question, not to have an answer. Like,
Oh,
would
yeah.
I understand that would be something that's very hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely, it's very hard to do. Absolutely,
Okay.
yeah, that you
Okay.
understand. Because it's like anti-gravity in there.
Right.
So there's like no pressure at all, and like putting pressure in there is kind of difficult
Yeah.
from my experience.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm really considering it because this would be.
It's
You should
definitely
be the
tempting.
pack mule.
But you have very pretty gloves.
Hey, you could be the pretty gloved pack mule.
Oh my
I
god.
kind of want two.
You could grab
Do
two.
the
Yeah.
gloves look like
I don't
they
have
they
two.
could be a magic item, or do they just look like gloves?
I will say, how much gold do you have?
189.
Oh my god! 489! Just 489! Yeah, Sean's gonna look at you and go, how about this? I'll give you a deal. A set of those, or so 150.
Nice.
Half off the second one.
Oh, I have to do it. 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 And I'll
That's
pick
a
up
steal.
another glove and I'll walk over. I'm not going to think about it, and I will take out 39 gold and set the other 150 down. And oh, don't let me think about it. Take the money. Take the money. Take the money.
He's like, he happily takes it and he gives you the set of gloves.
Oh, and I put on the gloves.
Yeah, the best part
Both
about
of them.
yeah, those are gonna be really fun to play with too, because you can be like, oh, it's magic, like you're a magician, you can blow some goblins' friggin' minds.
Well, see, that's why I'm wondering if they actually look like magic items, or they just look like regular gloves.
They look like regular gloves, except for on the fingers, there's like little like brass pads. Other than that,
We could totally just take it in the middle of town and start like a gambling bet.
oh my god.
Everybody walking by. Do you think this man could lift up this boulder?
Oh my god. No, it's not. No, it's not for holding. It's not for lifting stuff. It's like you grab onto it and you can store it in the glove.
Oh, I thought you could lift it. Oh, okay.
No,
never
no,
mind.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
okay.
No, no,
I
no.
was wondering why
the
you
weight
guys
is
were
how
saying
much
back
the
and
glove can
forth.
hold inside of it.
Oh, that is badass.
Oh yeah, no, I have a whole so the whole thing is I'm not gonna give away all my secrets. Like I'm not gonna give you the link to this, but I have a whole Pinterest board of like just magic items with the images and like the stats saved.
The same thing, but on Instagram.
Yeah. So I have a whole
Been
thing.
saving it for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So we
These
bought the
require
gloves of
attunement.
shoplifting.
Oh my god,
Do
we
these
shoplift.
gloves require attunement?
I will say they require attunement, but it's not like the typical attunement where it's like oh my god, they won't work. You have to like learn how to get it to work with. I'd say that'd take about an hour. So if you're traveling, you can
Okay.
quickly figure out like the tip and trick
Yeah.
if you just trying to use it or like yeah.
I'm
It's like
gonna start practicing and trying to figure it out on the 2 amulets for
Yeah.
confident I have.
Yeah, I'll say you can. You'll try that out.
I am going to take the mask also.
You're gonna take the mask. All right. Yeah, the mask is. I believe we said it was 50. How much did I say it was? Yeah, I said it was 50.
I don't remember, to be
yeah,
honest.
I
but I'll-
believe. Yeah, I believe I said 50 gold.
It was 50.
Okay.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it. I'll send the magic items you buy. I'll send you pictures of.
Okay.
So you have an idea of what they look like. So there's that one. Except for the bow tie, because the bow tie's obvious. Like you know what that looks like. It's a red bow tie. Let me see if I can. Where are the glove? Where are the trick gloves? There are they? There we go. Yeah, because it gives you these specifics. And then we save image, and I'll just post. I'll make a special little channel just for the magic items, so you guys have that. Magic items. Nope, that's how they spell it. There you go. What happened? Oh. I was just wondering, like, why was there stuff in the other channel? Let me send these. All right, there's the mask and there's the gloves.
Are you trying to copy me? Just
Oh,
me.
okay.
You're trying to copy me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. It's also take the curse off. There's no curse.
Okay, I was like, ah.
I forgot to read that part. I won't say it's definitely not cursed. Cause like
Okay.
it's not cursed because these are gloves. Like the way it's put here, it's like you have these little bead things and like in your hand. This is different. This is like in the glove.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
different.
So it's like a sleeved gauntlet that you put over it. There.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
go.
yeah. Basically, Sean found this like thing, and it's like I can make this so it's not cursed, and puts it in the glove instead, and found a way around the curse.
Right.
Because he's like I can't be giving cursed items to my customers.
I mean,
Hey,
you totally could,
customers.
but
No, the thing is, if you do, he could get in trouble for it. He'd have to pay for it, and then more or less people would come to his shop. Yeah, it's a liability basically.
no, just slap a sign on it. Warning, cursed.
Just put it in the fine print, and then when they
With
have
cheese,
the curse, they
Mr.
come
Squidward,
back.
with cheese.
Put it in
He's the one
clearance.
that pays. You pay him to lift the curse. There you go, and then you get the item.
Don't give him ideas.
For repeat customers.
Oh my god. $350 for a Krabby Patty with cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese. Oh my god. Yeah, do you guys want anything else? You guys want to head off to the Bard College?
I wanted to look at a couple items.
Yeah.
I wanted to look for a
Oh.
few things in the market in general, not in this shop.
In general? Okay. Yeah, what are you looking for in general at the market?
Iron filings.
Iron filings? Is it like the files or like what the cause, like what happens, like what
Just-
falls off when you file?
What I need is it's actually powdered iron.
Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I would say you very easily find that. If you just go to any blacksmith shop, they have
and I
like
need-
a boatload of it.
And I need powdered silver as well.
Yeah, they have both of those, and iron they'll give to you for free. Silver, you have to pay like a silver for it. For like 2 little like pouches, you get 2.
Sounds good. I'll pay a silver for 2 pouches of yeah.
Yeah, you do that. You get the silver for 2 pouches, and you get 2 pouches of iron. So you have the stuff now.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Again, like it's like going to like a butcher shop and asking for like the pieces they don't want to make like a stew, like or a broth. Like it's not going to cost a lot, and sometimes they'll
Well,
just give it to you.
It's funny you should mention that because the next thing I'm going to look for is a butcher shop,
Perfect.
and I'm going to ask to buy some bones.
What are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
up to?
Yeah. You buy. Yeah. You.
I need spell components.
Which type of bones?
Honestly, anything. Chicken bones is fine.
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah. I'll
matter.
say, yeah. So if you're just
Something
looking for
small.
spell components, I'll say you walk around, you easily find the stuff for spell components because again, it's a traveler's area, and you don't have to go to like we don't have to go through each shop individually. You very easily find your spell components because it's like a magic based like country. Like you'll find everything you need here.
Okay.
What does everybody else want to look for in the magic shop?
I'm mostly looking for like magical daggers.
Perfect. I
And
can
then
definitely
the other
give you
thing
some
I'm
of that.
specifically looking for is kind of like the blink belt from the first season Critical Role.
Blink belt. What is
where
that?
he would throw the dagger, and they would, as soon as it hit an enemy or a creature or a wall or whatever, it would blink back to the belt.
Oh, I might have something like that actually. Let me see.
I know that's real specific, but I've always wanted to get that on like a rogue character that I played. It doesn't have to be now. It could be later, later after I level up or something. But
I have something
That is a
similar, but
great
it's
item.
not exactly what you want.
I know that. Yeah.
But I have something very. But I have
I can't
something
remember how they
similar.
got it in Critical Role, but it was actually a sentient item. Like he could take it off and it would become a snake.
Oh, okay. So I have two things for you. Two things that might interest you. So, okay. So you find like a specific area. It seems like there's different areas for like different like themed items. You find a bunch of daggers. One kind of stands out to you. Specifically, it's this dagger that kind of has like a happy smiling face kind of on the handle, and it has like a long feather kind of at the end of it, kind of like a trailing. It's very like loose feather, so like if you throw it, it would kind of like blow in the wind a little bit. Very, very pretty. And it is labeled Giggling Dagger. And then you find a dart labeled Teleporting Dart, which is just a simple like carved like wooden dart with like a little ring at the end for like attaching to your belt. And you find, I would say you find a good like a group of 3 of them.
Oh, just the darts?
Yeah, just the darts. And what they are, they're called teleporting darts. And then you find the Giggling Dagger.
I would ask, what do these do? I see these are, it says teleporting darts. I think I can get a good idea about that. But, what does the feathered dagger do?
So a feathered dagger is called the Giggling Dagger. It is a great tool for rogues as it is very good at distracting people. What it is it is a regular dagger, except for when you throw it, no one will know where it came from, but when it lands, it'll make a sort of a giggling noise, which can distract people and bring that to their location, so you can sneak away. I've found that is very popular amongst rogues. The teleporting darts, however, I feel like you should know. They're darts that teleport to their target, so it always hits. However, you have to manually retrieve it. So if you lose it, you lose it. Which is why I kind of sell those in bulk. They're also incredibly easy to make.
Okay, overhearing this, can I step in and be like, are there any daggers you have that will teleport me to the dagger after I've thrown it?
No, I could make that, but that would be very expensive because the teleportation would have to be in a bigger area and be able to teleport a bigger person or a creature instead of itself. You know, that would be a bit more.
As
I
I
asked-
have low intelligence, I just nod, act like I understood what he said, and we'll just walk away going, I will save up my money, thank you.
Yeah. Teleporting darts
Ask
for
how much
for a group
the
of-
laughing dagger is.
Laughing Dagger is, I'll say, is 25.
Okay. And then
And
you
that-
said that when I use the teleport darts, they break.
They don't break. The thing, what it is it'll teleport to your target, so it always hit. It does a D4 damage. However, you have to manually retrieve it.
Okay,
won't
so
it won't teleport back.
like if I throw it and I hit an enemy, it's gonna
It'll always hit
teleport
the
me
enemy.
to. Oh, okay.
So the whole thing is
So
it
it'll
teleports.
teleport me
It
directly to-
teleports to the enemy. The dart teleports to the enemy, so it always hits.
Oh, okay.
But you have to manually
Oh.
retrieve it. That's the only issue. It can't come
alright.
back.
So it would be great for people who don't have good aim.
Yes. Especially.
Alrighty. And then how much is the group of 3 of those?
The group of 3 is 25. A little group of 3 is
What if you
25 for 3.
tie him to a string?
Giggling dart. That's the giggling dagger. And then teleporting dart.
Tie the
Alright.
string on the dart, and then when you throw it, it'll.
That's
hit
not a
and
bad
you
idea. I mean,
pull
you,
it back.
if you want to adjust it, you can. There are rings at the end of each teleporting dagger.
Yeah, so then you could turn it into that one weapon where it's literally the rope with a dagger on the end. I
Get
can't remember
over
what they
here.
call them. Get over here.
You put like chains on it or some. Oh, that's so dope. Can I actually? How much are these?
It's 25 for a group of 3. However, they're very small. I would say too much weight could cause them to snap. However, you could attach a string to it, and it would be good for fishing, possibly.
I'm gonna buy a set of 3.
Okay, yeah, 20. Yeah, you buy a set of 3 of those teleporting daggers. Yeah, it's like 3, and they all have little rings at the end, so you could tie something to it. Typically, Sean will tell you. Typically, they're used for transporting messages for close range. Typically, because you can like tie a note to it and it'll make sure it hits. Like, say, I want to hit that brick over there, and it'll hit that brick.
Does when we buy these, do they have the shop owner? Can I ask if they have like string, like or like a rope or something?
I'm a magic shop, not a general store.
Oh, we're at Sean still.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought we
all the
left for
magic
some reason. My
items
bad.
you're gonna get are from Sean. Sean is your Gilmore.
Yeah.
Okay. You said it was 25.
Yeah, it's 25 for a little group of 3.
Okay. And then when we're out and about, I'm gonna stop at like a general store and get some rope.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll
I
say you
have
very
rope.
easily find. You actually do find some. Yeah.
I have rope actually. It comes with my kit. Or whatever.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna use my rope and I'm gonna like cut up my rope and then tie them together.
Yep.
Actually, that does remind me. I did want to pick up some additional rope if we had the opportunity.
Yeah, I can say. Yeah, you definitely do that. Does anybody else want anything before we continue?
How much
I would
should I?
also-
Sorry.
I would also ask to see if maybe they had like any types of like rings of protection, maybe like a cheap enough ring with like a spell type deal in it.
There is this one
Any type
ring.
of like any type of cheap enough jewelry that
Yeah.
they would have like protection or something.
Yeah, Sean's gonna give you a thumbs up and go, I actually have something I just finished the other day. And he's gonna pull out a small wooden ring that looks like a rat that kind of curls around your finger. Let me quickly pull it up. There's a specific name it has. I need to find it. It's a very fun name. I know it because I've had it before. I love it.
The ring that makes all the rules.
Nope.
Yep.
I'll get the name, but basically what he tells you is that it is a ring that allows you to talk to any type of vermin. It's called Ring of the Rodent. That's what it calls. It's common, requires attunement. It gives you +2 to stealth checks, and as long as you are attuned, you can speak to any kind of rat or vermin.
And how much is this?
This is actually rather cheap. It's just a nice bit of carving and enchanted. I'll give it to you for 5.
Right, I buy that.
Yeah, he gives it to you. It's very good. It's made of wood. It's not like a super expensive thing, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a nice little rat that kind of curls around your finger, and yeah.
All right. I put it around my. Can it curl around any finger? Like it's
Yeah, any finger. Yeah,
universal
yeah.
For any finger.
Yeah, it's universal.
I'll put it on my my right pinky finger.
Perfect. Yeah. There you go. There's Ring of the Rodent. It gives you +2 to stealth checks too. So there you go.
Oh,
Alright,
that is
awesome.
nice.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh. This is fucking its little.
Can I have circled back to the magic shop at this point?
Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, you guys all meet up. And does anybody else want anything, or should we head on?
No, that's all I wanted to look for.
There is one thing that occurred to me afterwards that I
Yeah.
wanted to poke around for.
Mhm.
Any shields?
Any shields? Let me quickly take a look. I do believe there is a shield or 2 in here. No, yeah, in
Magic
the,
shields.
yeah. Let me see if I find a magic shield here.
Blade shield. Magic shield sounds expensive.
Yeah, magic shields are typically expensive. I will say that. But let me see if there is a shield here, because there might be a few. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything quite yet. Yeah, no shields. I must
Stop by
have
the
seen something.
blacksmith.
Yeah, if you want stuff like that, definitely blacksmith.
I mean, I've already got a regular shield. I just wanted to kind of see what might be available.
Yeah, no shield. Well, hold on. There's. Oh, I did find armor. Hold on. It's very rare though, so it'd be a bit expensive. But it's a furred and sort of very I would say very druid looking furred hide armor.
Okay.
It's labeled Hide of the Great Wolf, and Sean will tell you that it is good for when you go in the cold. It gives you makes you stronger when you're around other folks, and you can turn into a wolf, specifically a winter wolf. Basically, yeah, and it's very. And you said that one's actually rather expensive because it takes a lot of. He has to find a very specific type of wolf to make the pelt out of.
I mean, I turned into a wolf last week, so I'm not overly impressed with this
Yeah,
one.
but for people who can't, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. There's not really armor per se, or any shields. At least not yet. I can look for shields. I can look for shields soon though. I can definitely add some to that.
I'm gonna flip Sean a silver as like a tip and a thank you as I walk out.
Yeah, he happily takes it, and I'm assuming you're all heading on your way now.
That makes him nicer and gives me discounts later.
What happened? You just cut out. What happened?
Who, me?
Someone cut out. Who was just talking?
That was Michael.
Michael?
Yes. Sorry, it's probably.
Whoa.
Out one genre and
We cannot hear you.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
You're breaking up super bad.
Yeah, we're still not getting you.
Oh my gosh, it's breaking up so bad.
Pain.
No.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
Oh,
gone.
is he back? Speak. Nothing.
He turned into a robot and died.
Yeah, well, we'll say you guys continue, but if he ends up needing something from Sean, we'll do a quick rewind and say do what that happened, then we'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys walk for about 35-40 minutes, and then you head to this. You find this very big sort of studio-looking guild of sorts. It's not exactly a guild. It's more of it's a bard college, is what it is. And what happened is when you go in, you see lots of bards sort of making different forms of art in different ways. And you see a woman sort of sitting at a front desk, and she's sort of she's writing everything down, and she's going through some books and papers and all that fun stuff. Obviously, like a desk manager, not the person in charge.
Lamb is just going to whisper a small prayer before he wanders into this den of civilization.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lance looks ecstatic.
Michael, are you back?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, you're back. Hooray! Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you have anything you wanted to do at the magic shop?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to Sean on the way out and tell him that, give him the description of the belt I told you about earlier, and say if you ever come up with an idea that you may want to make something like this, or it comes through your shop through a trade or a buy, that if he could get a hold of the guild and send me a message, I would love to have a chance to buy something like that, and to see how much he would think something like that would cost me.
Yeah. He would say so. It's what it is. What I'm hearing is it's a belt that turns into a snake, and they can turn back into a belt.
It doesn't have to turn into the snake. Mostly what I want is a belt that I can attune to myself, and I could put my daggers or throwing weapons in.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I throw them at an enemy or a surface or anything, as soon as it hits and does the damage, they would instantly blink back to the belt.
Ah, okay, yeah. So he thinks about that and he goes, well, with a belt like that, I feel like the belt would have to attune to the daggers, of course, for a while, not just you. So it knows
Okay.
it knows which daggers to blink back and not just a random dagger. So I would say, with that kind of enchantment, how specific it is, probably 150. Depending on how nice
Okay.
the belt is. But I will let you know if anything like that comes up.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, he gives a nod. But yeah, no. Going back forward, we are in the artists bard college, and the sort of secretary is just kind of doing her own thing. She hasn't really noticed you yet.
I push Lance as he's our face of the party.
Yeah,
And
let's shoved towards her.
is pushed and is quite easy to push.
Yep, absolutely.
Laughs in strength of 11.
Yep.
Oh, pain.
So I'll kind of finish walking up on my own, adjust my collar ever so slightly, and just like kind of lean an elbow gently down on the desk. Good morning. Hi. We are from the Humming Fae. We heard about the bounty you seem to have out. Is there anything we can do? Is there anyone we can talk to take up this job?
She's gonna look up at you and she's going to kind of give a slight nod as she kind of looks around and sees the kind of like uniform symbol that you all have and goes, all right, yes, I can get you to the guildmaster really quickly. 1 second. And she's gonna quickly get up and kind of walk off, and then for about 15 minutes she's just not there, and you see artists all around just doing their own thing. Then she comes back and she goes, please follow me, he'd love to speak with you.
Just really quick, in the 15 minutes, is there like a quill on the desk?
Yes, absolutely.
Is there more than one?
There's a couple in a pen in a cup. It's like the classic, like, you know how like we have like pens and cups. It's like a quill. It's like a bunch of quills in a cup, so like people can like
I'm gonna
talk.
wrist
They're not
pocket
talk right.
one of them.
Yeah, you do that. You do that very easily. Just kind of take it just in your hand.
Cool, that's good. Thank you.
I'm a bad man. I stole her free pen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. You you walk into this big, sort of very lavish office, and you see this man, a very I should say shrewd, very very sleazy, I should say, looking human man with a well tended mustache, a peacock feathered hat, some nice royal purple clothing. And he kind of looks up at you with like a raised eyebrow and he goes, well, I see you are here to help me with my situation.
Oh, we're here to help you with your situation, but I ought to say you could help the rest of my friends with their wardrobe. You look astounding, my friend.
Why, thank you. I like the color purple and I like to stick with it.
Well, it works for you very well. That aside, yes, we're here to help with your little hunting problem.
He gives a nod. And he goes, please take a seat, and he motions to some chairs in front of his desk.
I will happily sit.
Do the rest of you sit?
I just have to say, this guy is clearly the bard from which all others have sprung. There is no question about that.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the bard of all bards.
Do you think his mustache is sentient?
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, Buddha goes like, oh yeah, absolutely. I don't like. I figure his mustache crawls off at night, and it's a caterpillar.
Absolutely. Look at him.
The bard, the guy looks over. He gives you his name, Mr. Cadius Finch. Mr. Finch then kind of looks over to Fox with like an unamused look, and then immediately looks back to you, the rest of you, with a smile, and goes, "You see, my issue is that very recently I procured a few artistic pieces in a new museum that was sprouted, and afterwards a strange creature invaded, and now it's completely cut off. No one can get in, no one can get out. Well, of course, unless if you go in, you can't get out. And I would very much appreciate it if you would kill the creature that is doing this. I will pay you 1,000 gold for the head of this creature, plus 50 gold for any pieces you are able to save.
50 gold to an art piece.
Pieces of art.
Per art piece that is saved, yes.
Oh, okay. Good thing we have a 500-pound pocket.
Two of them.
1,000 pounds. Oh my god! All the art is ours. We got it.
Don't say that.
To make
No, I mean
sure.
like to
you-
grab, not
yeah.
steal.
He's like, yeah, as you guys are having this conversation, he kind of gives a chuckle. It looks back to the face of the party. Goes, to ensure you continue like this to give you assistance, I can give you one of my best bards to assist you, if you so wish.
Giving us
I
one of your
think we're good.
friends to assist, that would cost us, wouldn't it?
It would not, actually. I figure I'm paying you enough, and I don't want to take too much out of your pay.
Feel like-
Simply to make sure you don't die and I don't lose any more art pieces.
I flick
No.
a bit of a hostile look towards Mr. Finch and make sure you don't die, and I say, "Oh, I think we've got that covered." But how's everyone else feel? Do we need a new friend?
If
No!
this is-
I don't believe we do.
I pull out my
this is
banjo.
for the guild, I don't think we should bring anyone else along. We were trying to make our name for ourselves in the guild.
Well,
We don't-
it
we
would.
don't need
I
someone
don't
else.
believe it would take anything away from you. I just simply believe that having one of our own along the way would be helpful.
I'm not very smart, but I think that we don't need any help.
All right. Very well. And then
Can
he
I
gives you a nod.
I'm sorry, can I just...
What'd you say?
Uh,
Oh,
Lamb?
he might have died as too.
No, it might have died. Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to do
Hello?
an
Can
insight,
you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you
Oh,
now.
yeah, we have
yeah.
Are you doing an insight check? Like what?
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah,
Sorry
roll
about
roll
that.
roll an insight check. I will definitely say that.
I just want to see how whether the reason he's trying to settle us with this bard is what he's saying it is,
Mm-hmm.
more than anything else.
Absolutely, yeah. For anything above a 12, it's obviously he doesn't want to send this bard with you, but it appears that this bard really would like to come with. Like you
No,
very
then
much, he's
no.
being forced. And I'll actually say, what's your guys' passive perception?
Uh,
16.
16.
Yeah,
13.
yeah. For all, yeah. Basically, you can actually feel like eyes are on you, and if you look to your right, you see a side door, and you see this large furball kind of nervously poking her head in and being like, "Come on," like looking, like just like peering and obviously like kind of eavesdropping on you. She looks very nervous. I'll actually
Yeah,
send
I
the
think
art
we'll
of her.
handle this ourselves.
I'll send you the art of her. Give me a second. Where is she? There she is. He gives a nod and he kind of shoots the bard a look, kind of like a "see, I told you" kind of thing. And the bard kind of gives a sigh and she kind of closes the door.
Yeah, I just don't think we need an extra set of hands.
yeah.
I mean, we've already got 5 of us. I mean, it's
Wait. What,
Technically
would a passive
6 if you
perception
count
of
the rodent.
12 have noticed the bard?
Yeah, absolutely. She's giant.
Okay, cool. Did they
Anything
close the
below
door on the
11,
way
you
out?
wouldn't have. Anything below 10 or
Okay.
11, you wouldn't have seen. But you said you have a 12. Yeah, you can see her.
Uh-huh.
She's
I'll
trying to
look
be
at the
sneaky, but
group
she's not.
After
She's
having
successful.
seen perhaps with a crestfallen look and say, were any of us planning on taking that teaching job? The patience with children to teach magic.
I shake my head.
I
Because,
don't know magic, so it's not gonna be me.
of course, because I'm thinking we could throw our friend a bone. You know, if it's gold they're in for.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not paying. Yeah, he goes. I'm not paying the extra bard. I'm simply sending them along for assistance because he's gonna kind of put a hand up next to. Frankly, she won't let. She's demanding I send her with you.
Why?
Personal reasons I don't fully understand. She's being very difficult.
Can we talk to her? Can you send her out and we'll talk to her?
Very well. And he's gonna get up and he's gonna walk into the other room. And soon this tall for a bulk woman who looks very, very tame for her size walks in, and she's like, "Hello."
Hello, how are you?
Not as good as I could be.
Why is that?
And she's gonna look and make sure she's looking. The head of the Bards Guild. He left the room. He's not here. She goes, "I think this is all my fault."
Think that what's happening inside is your fault?
How possibly could that be?
Well, one of my art pieces was submitted to the museum, and a little bit afterwards, I started receiving these angry letters, and then it happened. So I think something happened, and I might have upset someone. Not on purpose, obviously. I didn't have any control over it, but I do believe something happened.
Sent you the letters.
I don't know. There was no return address. I don't know who did it, but there has to be a connection, and I'm really wanting to try and fix this, if possible.
May I offer you some advice, my friend?
Yeah?
Let not the wailing of those jealous of your ability bring down the heights you can reach. We'll handle this. You keep up your art. If someone's mad at it, it must be fantastic. And, well, if you tell us where your pieces are, we might be able to salvage them specifically.
I guess, but look, I know he's paying you a lot, but if this person or creature is this person who's mad at me, can you try and not kill them? I know he won't. I can guarantee you I can guarantee you he won't pay you in full, but I can try and give you some of my earnings to kind of make up for it. I really would like to apologize to this person if that is the case.
I understand. I
Have you ever
had
been
a
in a
similar
fight
thought.
before?
I can't speak for my friends, though.
I kind of have been in a few fights. I used to live in the Fae of the North, and that was kind of a fend for yourself situation.
I'm gonna say to the group, who are we to stop her? She wants to come, but I'm not gonna. We can force her not to if we really think that she doesn't need to be involved.
I mean, if she can hold her own, then that's up to her. I'm with you. I'm not gonna stop her.
He may have insight into this we lack.
True as well. Do you know the layout of the museum?
I do, typically, yes. I also know all the art pieces that were in there, so I can probably help you identify which ones to save.
Seems valuable.
So free help, free information, and a map. I don't see a downside.
You know what? I say let's do it.
Yeah, I think at that point her ears are going to perk up and she says, "Oh, thank you so much. My name's Rita, by the way."
Name's what?
Rita, R-I-T-A. Rita. And I will say, after you guys give her the A-OK, she's gonna go and tell the head guild master, and he'll kind of give a kind of roll of his eyes and let you guys go. Do you want to do anything before she takes you to the museum, or?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
Ready? I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you guys head up to this sort of... it looks perfectly normal on the outside, a normal museum. However, you do hear some strange noises coming from inside, and you see the doors are kind of barred. The guard has barred it. However, Rita shows some paperwork, and the guards let you through, and the doors open. And as the doors open, you see nothing, just pure black, inky blackness. What do you do?
Even our folks with dark vision see nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Oh,
Well, that's
oh,
not good.
Shit.
Is this like magical darkness that like we can't penetrate? Or is it
It's
just, like, a
less like
portal?
magical darkness, and you look up close, and it's like a giant black wall of ink.
I'm gonna chuck a rock at it.
Bloop, just goes right through.
Rocks, yeah.
Just goes right through, like it hits water. Like bloop, goes right through.
I put my finger in it.
I'll take like a dagger out and like poke into it.
Okay, before
like,
you do that,
maybe
who
an
puts their
inch.
finger in it? Who puts their finger in it?
It was me.
Yeah, you as you put your finger, you immediately are sucked in.
Oh shit!
All right, hold on, everyone, wait.
Probably doing my dagger at the exact same time. Am
Yeah,
I,
yeah, and I'll say with that, your dagger gets sucked in. And are you still grabbing on it? Like, are you like holding on to it? Like, how tightly?
I mean, I probably wouldn't be holding onto it with dear life, so probably just tight enough to keep it in my hand.
Yeah, I'll say
So
you
it'd
do
more
that,
likely
but
just
like,
get
yeah,
sucked out of my
yeah,
hand.
you as you hold it on, your hand gets ever so slightly sucked in, and then all of you get sucked in. As soon as you make
shit,
connection,
fuck!
as soon as you make, as soon as your skin makes connection, you're sucked in.
Can you hear us
All of
in
us?
there?
You
It's so
cannot.
Can we
fucking
hear
dark. I
them?
can't hear you.
No, you can't hear them. They can't hear you. You hear nothing back.
Do we see them
Who-
like
who's in
emptily
here with me?
through the veil?
Yeah, no. So I'm saying you guys are cut off right now.
Okay. And we don't even see like a weird like shape of them on the other
Nope.
side.
Nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
So who's in here with me?
Foxes.
Fox!
Yeah, no,
Look.
yeah. Oh, I'll actually take
What?
you guys to the map right now. You're at the very bottom. It's a big map. Just letting you know. Very,
Let's
very
turn
bottom.
Biggie
To...
map.
Yeah, I found this perfect map. It's giant.
Oh shit.
Right down here.
Jesus.
I'm letting you guys know there's gonna be a lot of empty rooms because I did not plan on having the map this big. I just found it and I thought it was perfect.
Awesome. Before I try to go in, I'm gonna turn to our new monk friend and just put a hand on his shoulder gently. I'm sorry, I don't think I ever caught your name.
Re-
Yeah, I never taught yours either, actually.
Oh, the monk?
I'm
Oh, yeah.
Terral Tolmar.
Hurrah! Hi, I'm Lance Turin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lance.
Right
Good
down here,
small
guys.
Talk while your team just got sucked into an abyss.
Anyways.
I want to turn to the bard that we're dragging along with us and ask.
Shrink it down so you fit in the way.
Do people come back? Come back? Can they walk back through that if they wanted to right now, or? Is it
I
just-
don't
they're
know.
gone?
I've never seen this before. This is not part of the museum.
I'm gonna take out one of my teleporting daggers on the rope.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw it in there and hold the rope taut.
You're holding the
about,
rope taut.
5 feet away.
It begins pulling you,
5
pulling
feet
the rope.
away
It begins
from-
pulling the rope in. Are you still holding on?
I'm just trying to see if I can. I'll hold it until I'm like about 2 feet away. But
Yeah,
then if
yeah.
it's
You
too
let
close,
go and
I'll
it's
let go of the
like
rope.
spaghetti slurps gets sucked in the entire rope.
I was trying to see if someone from the other side can grab it and I can pull them in.
Nope. It's
Doesn't work.
like it's pulling. Like it's not the entire thing's just slurping through. Like
Okay, that was my one idea, and I'm gonna turn to the group and say, "Well, we gotta go in anyway." I'm just gonna walk in.
yep. You walk in with ease. You just slurped in.
I'm gonna ask
And
the
I'm gonna
guard
go in
before I
butt
go in
first.
what they've seen.
Anything that tries to go in is sucked in, and so far nothing has come out.
Who's gone in?
So far, no one other than a guard or two, and a few animals sadly got stuck in the got
Oh.
walking through every now and then. A rat, maybe a loose cat or two.
Like me and Fox being in here, are we like next to each other? Can we see each other? Can we hear each other?
You guys are right here down here in this hallway. You're like thrown into
Okay.
this hallway, like you fall right through over here.
After us like making noises being in there, do we hear anything else?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, let me play the music. There's
Since
there's
I walked
music.
in, do I find my rope dagger?
Yeah. It's like
Ground.
stuck in the ground.
I pick it up.
Yeah. You
Stuck
do
in the
that.
back of my head.
No, I wouldn't say that. Play Control V.
I guess I'll go in.
Very nice, like aesthetic music.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's very kind of quiet. You over here, I'll say you hear faint chat. You hear like just like chattering, like not like talking, but like clicking of something. Over here, you do hear actual talking.
How is the light level in?
Oh, shit, down the left, we got a Demigorgon.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, it's like fucking Stranger Things.
Yeah, the light is pretty normal. Actually, let me light up this general hallway. It's pretty general. It's like so everything is, it's very strange here. You see on the floor lots of paint splatters and just general things. Like, it looks very messy in here. And I will say, on the walls, you actually see a guard that has been turned into a mural on the wall. Like, he's been like turned 2D into a mural on the wall.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Is it moving
Yeah,
around or
realize-
is
Nope,
it,
nope.
like,
He's
animated?
like it's like a side view, and he's like screaming,
Like it's a
So we
picture
see-
of him, or he
Yeah,
was literally splattered and compressed into this thing.
like splattered and compressed. Like, you can get a good feel. That's probably what it was, because it
Do
looks
we,
way
understand
too
that,
realistic.
Or is it just literally like a painting? We're just like, oh, it's another painting. Put it.
It looks like a painting. You don't know if it's actually the guard or not, but you have a strange feeling that it might be.
I just look at it. I've never liked modern art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's who has the gloves again? Was it Lance?
Yeah.
Is Lance? Lance is back on the other side though.
Oh my God, what are you gonna do?
No, I came through
I'm just
already.
gonna say, put the
I went in
painting.
butt
Put the
first.
painting. That's 50 gold. Like,
No.
not knowing.
No, it's not. It's not a painting like a framed painting. It's like it's
Right on the
paint. It's
wall.
been painted onto the wall.
He's been Looney Tunes into the fucking wall, basically.
Anybody got an
Yeah.
axe? We can bring this off the wall.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna try to poke it with a finger.
You poke it. It's just a wall.
There's no like if I like do a little rub, is there like a texture of paint on the wall?
Or blood.
It's the texture of paint. Yeah.
Uh huh.
It doesn't smear or smudge or anything, but it's definitely like painted on.
There's something I want to try,
Uh oh. What are you gonna do?
but I'm speaking to the party with this, but I can't. Can't do it
we're
much.
not. We're not all in the room yet. There's still what 2 people on the other side.
No,
of the
everybody
bar?
walked in. Everybody walked in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, let me get the bard's token
Yeah,
on
I'm
here.
not sure why. I can't place my token.
Oh, I'll put it on there for you.
Like
then.
I'm dragging it on and it's not.
Oh, I forgot to make a
know.
token for Rita. Whatever, I'll just use this picture. Here, I'll drag and drop.
D&D turns into Call of Cthulhu. Yeah.
And then Croft, you walked into.
So what do the dark and light areas represent?
So light areas represent hallways, dark areas represent walls.
Okay.
Take my hand away from the painting of the person on the wall and look back at the party. And I could try to restore this person, but I don't know if it would be enough, and even that, I don't know if it would be worth it.
Or if it would even work.
Yeah. I don't know. It's something I'd be willing to try if I have energy on the way out, but if you think I should start, let me know.
I think he looks cozy for now, maybe.
He's in a permanent screaming position, might I add.
I'm incredibly nervous, so...
Yeah.
We should learn more before we do anything.
Good words, Grandpa.
Good
Right.
words, Grandpa.
Let's move somewhere.
Which direction are you going? This way has like chattering, like things are clashing together, very like teeth chattering almost. And this one is there's actual like little faint babbling of like words.
I'm gonna start walking toward the words.
Towards the words? Okay. Yeah, you walk down here. Oh, hold on. I don't want to hide anything. I want to reveal.
I'm gonna stick.
You
close
walk
to
down
the
here, you
shiny
find a
wood.
door, and then when you walk in to this room, you find a painting. And he's just kind of sitting there like la 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 words, just saying whatever he wants. It's just like it's like moving and like actually talking, like this face on the painting.
Oh my.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Who are you? What is that? I like your clothes. Nice hair. Who's wearing the mask? I like him. Just babbling.
I'm gonna look at Rita and be like, "Is this one of the paintings that has like come to life because of the area, or is this?" What is
That's
this?"
not one of our paintings, no.
And then I'll address the painting itself. What are you?
I'll actually say there's actually words carved into the wall underneath him. It says, "I wish to give the gift of my words."
Okay.
And he's just talking, just asking questions, talking, just non-stop.
Someone poke it. Poke it. Poke
I
it.
ain't poking that thing. I poked the last thing.
Okay, you poke the last. Someone else poke it.
Poke it with the end of my staff.
You poke it, it goes, and it just spits at your staff, and there's like little red driplets of paint. It has paint, and like it just goes flying everywhere. Like, no poking me. Haven't anybody told you it's rude to poke things? I like your staff though. Very nice carving.
He's sentient at least, or it's sentient.
Do you have a name?
Underneath it, it says there actually is a little it's very crappily made, but it's not. It's a little like those little nameplates underneath paintings, and he kind of looks down towards it, and it is called the Babbler. That's literally its name. It's the Babbler.
I want to ask him, do you know what's happening here? Why everything is in this inky veil, and why you talking to him?
That's because the great Mr. Z.
What?
The great Mr. Z?
The great Mistress Eve.
Eve, okay. Where is she? Can we talk to her?
She's all the way at the back of the museum with her art.
Sounds good, bye.
Bye! I like your hair. He just keeps talking.
I'm wearing a mask, thank you.
Oh, I thought that was her hair. I thought it was hair. It must have been your hood. I like your hood. Just keeps
you.
talking. I'm trying to get Rita on the map. Give me a second.
Just keep moving through the...
Yeah,
just
yeah.
straight to the back.
I kind of want to just take a peek down this hallway.
Oh God,
Whoa.
she's giant.
Whoa! Fearful noises.
No. Yeah, Rita's just gonna fall. You're gonna head over here towards the chittering noises.
Yeah, just kind of take a peek, not necessarily go in if there's a room or anything.
You walk in, you see a very similar mask. However, it's like just making like with its mouth.
I'm going to elect not to go into that room.
He's just like with open mouth, closed mouth, open mouth, closed mouth. And you actually do see carvings on the wall of like words and stuff for there too.
All right, I'm not going to go in, but I'm going to peek in close enough to get a look at what it says.
I hunger for what my partner spews from his unholy mouth.
What?
You want a tip, mate? Don't go in there.
It wants words.
Talk to me.
I'll just shout from the door. Hello?
It's just kind of like makes more noises, but it seems to actually be eating something now. It'll actually say, you say hello, but it doesn't come out of your mouth. Like he actually ate your words.
I'm going to step back out here and again try to say the word hello.
Yeah, you can say it now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Whatever you say in that room, he eats. It's very obvious at this point. He's just like eating noise.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Mhm.
You don't see that every day.
Do we want to do something about it, or do we want to ignore it?
Do we want to
Well
ignore it?
attached was the babbler.
It's just hung on the wall. You could probably
I went
take it
down
off.
this hallway while everyone was doing the things. I went down this one.
Yeah, that room is just an empty room except for a few splatters, and you see this painting that's just got a bunch of random splatters too.
What if we move the babbler into this room?
Into the.
Are you doing that?
Because, I mean, we can see there's another exit here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's move
I'm
it
wondering if the door across the hall from me is like an entrance, or is that just like a closed door?
Which one? Can you click it? Can you show me? Is it this one right here?
Yeah, that one where the pink is. Yeah.
Yeah, no. You open it up and you see a picture of a fisherman, painting of a fisherman, and there's
normal
yeah,
paintings.
and there's carved words in this room as well.
All right, I would check and see what mine details.
The fisherman looks for fish. Sadly, he was never told the fish left years ago.
I'm gonna take
How-
my picture off the wall.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
take it
how,
off.
how big is the fisherman painting?
The fisherman painting is it's pretty big.
Okay, I go back. What?
Yeah, it's pretty big. I wouldn't say you could carry it, but it would be like it would be difficult because it's like you have to like go through doors sideways. I'd say. Yeah, are
Go
you
back
put,
into
are
the
you,
hall. Hey guys, can I get some help with this one?
are you putting
I
are you
bring-
are you bringing the babbler into the chatterer, or not the chatterer, the babbler to the silence one? I forgot what I named him.
Man, I'm gonna start doing that if nobody else, tries to stop me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna help out with that.
Yeah, you do
I'll
that.
go
You
with-
you put the babbler in the room with this buddy here, and immediately the babbler starts talking, but his mouth is still moving, and this guy, they both seem happy. They're very happy with each other. And I will say, after about a minute of this guy just, yum, 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 he kind of like, he was like it goes, bleh, and just spits something out on the floor.
Oh, fuck. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's like a brown, like, it's like a something wrapped up in cloth.
Or don't touch it. It's gross. Poke it with a stick.
I'm gonna poke it with my stick.
You
It's
poke it
made
with
of
your-
baby.
I want
It's
to
not.
drop
It's,
off the
it's
painting
made
and
of
pick up
baby. No, it's
It's
just
Lance.
it's just something that's just you poke it, nothing happens.
Hello, monk. Good sir.
Hello, hello. I dropped off the painting that I picked up off the wall to Lance to put in his gloves, and then I'm gonna help, or I might half-work friend with the big painting.
I will
Yes,
try to
we-
wrist pocket the painting immediately.
Just
drop on
pivot
my
it
toe.
through the door.
I will
Can I put the
cautiously
painting
open
in
the
the waste?
package on the floor.
You find the peculiar puking poison.
Oh,
It is a potion bottle, and it has a bunch of little. Here, let me post it in the magic items. I have a photo. Basically, if given to somebody, you have to roll a die, and they might puke up something random.
Sid, a live fish, carrots, an anchor. What the fuck?
Yep. And it's wrapped up. It's a wrapped up bottle, and so now you have that magic bottle full of stuff now.
Okay.
A broom.
Yep, a whole broom.
Rock. What the fuck?
Yep.
All right, I'll take it.
Yep. There you go. Yeah, you take this painting right here. You guys are pocketing this painting right here. I'm moving around up here.
Yes, I try to, and then I forget how to use it for a second, and I drop the painting on my toe, and then quickly like, oh shit, and then boom
Yeah.
it.
Yep, you poof it. I'll put it right. I'll put it right. I'll delete it really quick, and I'll have it in my savings. So, don't worry about that. And you guys looking at the fisherman now?
I dropped the one off with Lance, and then I went and got the fisherman together with my
Gross.
half-work friend.
Yeah. You guys have the fisherman now.
And then I
That's
will,
100 gold right there.
eat the
Did we
fisherman.
confirm that these are some of the paintings we're looking for, or are these more of the...
Yeah, no. So
He said
the one with
paintings.
splatters on. Yeah, the ones that Rita's gonna look at them and goes. Neither of those are paintings that we're looking for.
Oh,
What?
should I
Get him out of the. Yeah, get him out. We don't.
I
need
don't
those.
know. I don't know what's happening, but all these paintings are different. Like I've never seen any of these before.
What was the one in here of?
It was just a bunch of it was
just to be careful.
it was a bunch of random splatters that like kind of looked together like a bowl of fruit. Kind of
Huh.
vaguely looked like one.
I will gently
Plant.
bamf it out and place
Yeah.
it leaning against the wall.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's put him in the wall.
Let me bring it up then.
What was down this way?
Let me here, quickly put that right there. Down this way.
Yeah.
Let me reveal. It leads back up to this room. Hold on, let me quickly move it down. It kind of circles around, and I believe at this point you're starting to realize that this entire museum has turned into a maze. Because Rita's like, this is not the layout of the museum.
Oh,
At
fucking
all.
peachy.
Oh, great. Our map is broken.
Huh?
Rita was the map.
Yeah. Yeah, Rita doesn't know what's going on. She's like, uh-oh. I'm not helpful anymore, except for the fact I'm not going to tell you, but she is actually quite helpful, I believe.
Is this a door here?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're heading into this room, and you find 4 paintings of 4 different colored women. Different colored dressed women. Same woman,
Rita.
each one is different colored. Yeah, Rita's walking in.
Rita.
Yeah, Rita's walking in. She's like, okay, I'm coming. And, she goes, oh.
Are these paintings we're looking for?
No.
Do you recognize her?
No, I don't. However, I feel like I don't like this at all. This is not. This is upsetting for me. This is upset. This is unsettling.
Why?
Why?
Can someone check for magic?
I do have detect magic prepared.
Yeah.
I'm not very smart, but can someone?
Where are
detect
you going, Fox?
Magic, please.
No idea.
Okay. Yeah. I
I
like to,
wandered off.
yeah. You guys all notice Fox isn't there anymore. He's wandered off. He's gone.
Oh shit.
Oh well. We'll hear screams eventually. We'll go running that way.
The paintings ate him.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is the. Yeah. You head up that way.
Before I blow my detect magic, can I try an Arcana check?
Yeah. You can do an Arcana check. You guys can do Arcana checks.
Okay. What's your Arcana modifier? Got it.
Yeah. Which one has a higher Arcana modifier?
We have the same, so I'll just give him advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 18. These.
Actually, no. You know what? I'll let him do it, and I will cast guidance.
You sure? Well, you already rolled, and you just have the 18. We'll just take the 18.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's already been rolled. I can't really take it back.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it again. Sorry.
Nope. Hold on. Reveal areas. Dead end for that one. You walk in, it's a broom closet. Practically.
But is there brooms?
No.
Is there? Oh.
Well, I'd say there is, but they look very abstract.
Oh.
I take one.
Yeah, you take a very weird-looking broom.
I happily take my broom.
Yeah, I have broom. Obtain broom. Yeah. I would say it's very obvious. These paintings are enchanted, and I'd like and roll perception. Do you guys, as you're up close looking at it?
Ready?
Would I-
Oh
Yeah.
God!
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't notice
dear.
anything.
Oh shit.
Everybody else, like while he's walking by.
See this.
I'm like, God damn, this floor is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So as he walks by and does the Arcana check, as he walks by, the hair as he walks by this one right here, the hair blows out as he walks by, as if it's it can
fuck
feel.
that.
Yeah, like it moves. Like
Back up.
as if it can feel the wind that from him walking by.
Wait, me?
No, not you.
Okay.
Because he's up close looking at this one. So as he's walking by, it's the painting's affected just by him walking by. Like this person is actually sitting there.
Oh Jesus.
So,
Back up. Back up.
yeah, I just have a question.
I walk
Yeah.
backwards.
Aside from the obvious differences in hair color, eye color, clothing, do they appear to be the same person?
Yeah,
Same
absolutely.
general features.
Absolutely. Carbon copy each one.
Getting big.
I'm gonna
feathers
walk up
inside
to this
is
one.
amazing.
That's the brightest.
Yeah.
The brightest one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna punch it.
Is it just the frame? is different on that
Where?
one?
Where specifically are you touching?
I'm gonna punch
You're punching it?
I'm gonna punch it.
I thought you said
I'm gonna punch the
touch.
painting.
Oh no!
punch.
You're punching it? I thought you touched it. Okay, where are you
No,
punching?
punch.
In the
Is
face?
it on the wall or is it closer to the ground?
It's
where would
it's
my
on the wall.
fist-
It's on the wall. It's on the wall.
eye
Off the
level?
wall, Vance.
What?
Is it eye level or is it
Yeah,
above
yeah,
me?
absolutely. It's eye level. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna punch it straight on in the chest.
Make a roll to hit. Roll to hit. That is not a roll to hit. That is a lovely tune, though.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay, it's fine. Roll to hit.
19.
Yeah, you. This is not gonna end well. You reel back and you literally you punch this painting, but you don't. You end up decking this person in the painting in the face, and she just kind of reels back and then screeches angrily at you. I want you all to roll initiative as all these paintings come to life.
No.
And the funny thing is, the people don't crawl out all the way. Like where the painting ends, that's where they end. They're just crawling paintings now. And they're all alive, and they all start screaming at you like banshees almost.
Me, this is wrong.
They're just very angrily.
Oh,
You punched a woman, technically.
Walk that.
I thought it was a painting. I was trying to see if it was real, really.
That's
Technically, it
assault.
was.
That's assault.
You assaulted a painting woman.
I got a nat 20, 23 total on initiative.
Okay, let me put you guys in the initiative order then. Let me put this up. Not 20, so
You guys are not gonna have me in this fight. I am so sorry.
Uh,
I did not think that was gonna
add
happen.
turn.
God damn, Fox.
Do you want me to put 23 since I was the total, or
23 is the total?
nat 20? It was a nat 20 plus 3.
Okay, yeah, 23. Okay, what does everybody else roll?
17.
Make sure to click your token before you roll initiative, and then it'll appear in the thing. And I'll put the correct number.
I rolled a 3.
And actually, quickly, let me put up the
91.
grid, because now, let me put up the grid really quickly. The grid's only going to be on for fights.
Okay.
Okay. So just so I understand, are the frames just hovering towards us menacingly, or are they like dragging themselves forward by sticking their arms out of it, or how
They're
is this?
dragging themselves forward by sticking their arms out of it.
Okay.
It's like the ring.
Yeah, like the ring style. And they're like super pissed now because you just punched their sister.
Which square would you say I'm in?
I'd say you're in this one.
Okay.
And you guys can like make your tokens bigger to fit the squares if you wish. Rita's like right there. So you're right there. You're right there. You're in this one. There we go. Yeah, I turned the grid off because it's weird with the hallways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me give you a turn. You rolled a 17. Give on. And then give you add turn. You rolled a 3. Oh my god. Let me quickly add turn. Add turn. And the only reason some of these are that one's brighter than the others because the art I got was brighter for some freaking reason. There was no real reason as to why this one was brighter. I'm just letting you know. It just so happened to be like that. Okay, luckily these things don't have a good deck, so let me quickly roll something. 1d20. That's 5, 9, 6, 13. 9, 6, 13. All right, and now descending. First one is Chiral. You are first. What do you do?
Apologize.
Apologize.
I'm going to.
There's no apologizing now. It's too late. You already decked their sister in the face.
Oh, shit.
She's the leader of the bunch.
She's the prettiest, so she's the leader.
And so how is that one different? Is it just the frame is different and the other three are all the same?
They're all the same. This one is not different. It's just that, like, for some reason when I grabbed the art, this one was brighter for some reason. Like, they're
okay.
all literally carbon copies. The only difference is their eye color and their dress color.
Okay.
They're all literally carbon copies of each
I
other,
thought
which
this
is
one had
why
a
it's
fancy frame.
no. Which is why it's so funny when I say this one's the prettiest. They're literally all the same, except for color. That's the only difference.
I'm going to use Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh
So
my
I'm gonna
god,
see-
she's dead. No, I'm joking.
I want to see if like radiant damage.
Okay. Is radiant is like holy damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. 'Cause for some reason, radiant in my head registers to fire, and I'm like,
No, that's fire damage. Oh, that doesn't hit. I don't think that's a 9.
to hit?
9 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. It like soars right past her as she's crawling on the floor. She's just like, because she's got a low hitbox, man. She's on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna use a key point to.
Oh, how much damage did that punch take? Can you roll damage for that first punch you gave?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I feel that one would take damage.
It's 1d4 plus 3, 7 damage.
That's full. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
this
7
so
damage,
the red
and
one
then-
already starts the thing with some damage. Actually, I could probably give these guys. Here we go. There you go.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a key point. And I'm gonna do Fury of Blows and make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit for both of them.
Yeah, and one of them's a 9 again.
Yep.
And the other one's a 18.
The 18 hits. Roll damage for that one.
7 again.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. It's not a 17. It's a 13. Take that back, and now it's 6. Yeah. You punch this one again, and she's got like a bloody nose now, and she just like hisses at you.
Okay, cool. That's my turn, I guess.
Lamb, it's now your turn.
I have a question.
Yeah.
This one over here, what
Mhm.
direction is she facing?
They're all facing like this direction, like towards the wall. So when they all hopped, when they all like pushed themselves off the wall with their arms, they all like landed facing towards this door,
So
basically.
she's like at an angle to me. She's facing like this way.
No, hold on. Let me get the. They're all facing this way,
Okay.
like all the uniform that way.
What I'm asking is, if I'm looking at this one over here from
Mhm.
where I'm standing, how much? I mean, can I see the back of the frame at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to produce flame and hit the frame, the back side of the frame.
Oh, okay, yeah, try that.
You can see them from back here? Back there?
That's what I'm saying. If she's
They
facing,
kind of like leapt forward a bit. They're like basically right here.
yeah.
I'll say you're pushed back and that she's like right here. So yeah, they all like leapt off the wall.
Okay.
Do you like roll to hit? Like what do you like? What has
Yeah,
to be
I'm
rolled?
just I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, just make sure. 24 to hit.
Okay.
Oh god, I accidentally left the freaking thing. I had a button. Sorry.
Whip.
I'm back.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
You're not there. You're not even close to a door to get there.
He's
I'm gonna
doing
make a
fun little
door.
dance with his
Oh
back.
no!
Oh shit.
How much damage does it do? How much damage does it do? So how much?
Yeah, I don't think I did this right. Hold on. Yeah, that's to hit, and it's
You're just producing flame here, so roll fire damage really quick if you can.
yeah, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, let me look.
Oh,
I can look.
1d8.
1d8.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll 1d8. Plus your whatever it is. I think it's wisdom. I'm not for sure.
Cantrips don't add ability.
Oh yeah, cantrips. That's right. Yeah, so you don't need to roll hits. It's just cantrip. Yeah, roll damage.
Oh, that wasn't it. Hold on.
Gotta put a forward slash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely know how this works.
The yellow one.
Wow. Okay.
You just kind of barely miss her, but what does hit her, she definitely screams out, and she does not like it. So it does double damage. I will say,
Oh.
because it's an
Noted.
oil painting.
Oh.
Like the small part that does hit her, like it bursts into flames very quickly. It just doesn't do a lot because you missed a little bit, and she very quickly like dusts it off and stops the burning from spreading.
Use fire.
I don't have fire.
I don't either.
Croft, it's now your turn.
All right. So
Burn these bitches. The funny thing is, Fox
I
goes absolutely
will-
last.
step. I guess I have to step here. And I'll be looking at red shirt,
Red dress. Yes, which one?
red dress, red.
Yeah,
shirt,
they're all
red
wearing
blouse,
dress. Yeah,
whatever.
whichever one?
Red.
Red.
All right. And I am going to chuck a dagger.
Took a dagger at her. All right, roll a
Yeah.
hit.
Let's see here. How do I? Okay, there we go. All right, dagger.
That does not hit.
Eesh. Eesh. Alrighty. I don't do jack squat.
Yeah, it
throwing
misses
that.
her. She does this thing where she when she does, she sees the dagger and she shoves herself. So she goes flat against the ground as a painting. And then she pushes herself back up.
All right. Let's see here.
What else can you do? Oh, I forgot to put Rita on. Let me roll for her. She does have stats. Let me pull up Rita's stats. So I actually have her.
Class is Rita?
She's a bard of College of Lore.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let me quickly roll for her. She's 12. So yeah, it's perfect. She would go soon.
I am not able to do anything else attack-wise.
Perfect.
So I would then. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15. All right. So I would get over here to the side of the monk.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm in melee range.
Yep.
So and that ends my turn.
Oh, you know. Yeah. Now it is Yellow One's turn. Yellow One's going to crawl up towards you, Lance, because you are the closest one, and she will take a claw at you. Give me a second. Quickly pull this over here.
Have they visibly grown claws?
Well, they're very nice. They have very nice manicured hands. Their hands before were like on their lap and they're like closed, and now they're like out, and you can see they were clawed. So let me see if this hits.
This is gonna hit.
Probably. It does a 16 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just straight up like pass you right across the face. And you take 2 plus what is this other one? 5 damage.
Okay, cool.
They're not. Yeah, they're. Yeah. Now it is Rita's turn because there's nothing else this painting can really do yet.
I didn't hurt you.
I didn't punch your sister. So first action, first thing she's gonna do is, oh crap, I never added her spells. I'm a dummy. I'm such a dum-dum. Okay.
Vicious mockery.
It's just mockery, and it's like it's just critiquing the
Yeah.
art very, very, very sternly.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, she definitely could do that.
You look like you were painted like by a monkey on LSD.
Oh my god. Monkey on LSD.
Oh, like have you guys ever like?
You-
I've been really bored at work before, and I've just went down the rabbit hole on Google search shit,
Oh my god.
and I found an article where they did different types of drugs with animals to see how they would
Oh
react,
no.
and
dear.
they actually gave like a bunch of like tools, not like power tools or anything, but like paint and pencils and stuff to see what monkeys would do on like low amounts of different types of drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And they found out that actually monkeys can paint kind of okay on LSD.
That's really funny. Okay. So first thing she's gonna do is she's going to take out a quarterstaff, and she's going to try and knock one of these painting. She's gonna run up to this one right here. She's gonna try and basically beat the shit out of it. The green one specifically. Let me roll. Oh, I think she just about hits. Yep. Yep, 16. That hits. And to do damage, she's dual wield. She's double handing it, so it's a D8. So that's 6 damage, and then let me quickly just check something. Yeah, and then she's gonna give Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action to who's the next one? To Lance. So Lance, you now have
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration.
Dope. D6, right?
Let me check just to be a D8 for her actually.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm so glad you actually decided to take her because she's a higher level than you are.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, they're not gonna take her. This is gonna make it a bit difficult for them. I was like, uh-oh.
shit.
But yeah, and then so this one takes 6 damage. Yeah, and now it is Blue Baby's turn. Blue Baby's gonna go after Lamb.
Yep, I'm right in the middle of a nice sandwich here. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, she has advantage on hitting you because you're flanked.
Yep,
Yeah,
was
that I believe that does hit.
that does in fact hit.
That is +3, so that's 8 damage on you, Lamb.
Ow!
Yeah, she just this one just kind of like pulls you down with your beard and then just smacks you.
Oh, not the beard.
Yeah, she
Not the
she couldn't reach you, so she brings it down to her level. Green one's gonna try and go for Rita. Misses. Yeah, Rita's able to block it, and then now it's Lance's turn.
Okay. I'm going to step back and take the attack of opportunity. 10, 15, 20.
Does a
that hits.
17 hit? Yep.
Yep. A 12 hits.
5 damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Mhm.
Let me edit my health real quick. 13 minus 5 is
8.
Jesus.
You're so lucky that I
then-
brought this down from the homebrew I got it from. It would have been
Oh
2d.
my
It would have
God.
been 2d6, but I brought it down to 1d6.
I'd already be done.
Yeah, you'd be dead by now, huh? You'd be dead. You'd be
Okay.
dead by now, son.
And as I step back and like take the hit on like my calf or my thigh or something.
Yeah.
wink
She's
and
scraped. Yeah.
clap both of my hands together, and the 2 amulets of Honshu click.
Mhm.
And my left hand is enveloped in like a bone white light, and my right is this like crackling black.
Mhm.
And I close my fist, and the white light just like pulses over me, and punch out with the right, and the black flies at the painting. That is a bonus action healing light. I'm using one of the die on myself, and then an action Eldritch Blast. On the
Ooh.
painting.
Okay. Roll the hit. Roll the hit. Eldritch Blast.
What the fuck? Didn't give me an attack. Okay, so just do it manual. It's it's a D20 plus 5.
Yep. That
Okay,
definitely
yeah.
hits. Roll the hit. Roll the hit. Roll damage.
I have agonizing blast, so it's D10 plus my charisma.
Ooh. Okay.
10 points of damage.
Yeah, no, yeah, you hit her, and I'll say that creates a sizable hole in the freaking painting, just like poof, like right through the canvas. And she's kind of avoids the hole, and so now she's kind of like squished, like in this small little corner of the painting.
Let's go. And then my D6 healing, I get 3 health.
Nice. Yeah.
And it's my turn.
Now it is Red's turn. She's gonna smack the guy who smacked her.
Get the one in the middle.
Natural 1. I will say she misses, and she doesn't hit anybody else. She doesn't hit. There's no one else close enough. But yeah, she does miss. She 100% misses. And I will say she falls on her face, like flat, like face first. And now you have advantage on hitting her because she's prone. Fox, what are you doing? Kaboom!
Do I hear the screams and the sound of
Yeah, you hear like banshee screeches on the other side of this wall.
what the fuck?
You're like,
Uh,
like
what is
screams.
what is the wall made of?
You're not sure. You're not sure. Actually, it appears to be like normal brick, but you're not quite sure. It might
shrug.
blow. It might blow up. You don't know.
I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna rig up some kind of breaching explosive.
What would you say is the range of the explosion? How far out would it reach?
Depends what I use. If I use a shrapnel bomb, it's like a 9x9 square, or not 3x3 square.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. If you walk back, yeah, it'll hit these, and it'll break the wall. So yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yeah, I'll throw it right here.
Yeah, I'll say it breaks the wall, so let me quickly draw something. Let me, like, right here. Like, right as the other one falls over, you hear, and the giant wall opens up and there's an explosion, and these roll damage for these 2 paintings, by the way. How much damage does it take?
It's 1d10 and a dex save.
1d10, and then a dex save. Well, luckily their dex sucks, so that's, yep, they both fail.
Oh,
That's
Nice.
a 3 for both of them, because they both have -1 dex.
oh my god.
Yeah, so they both take a d10. Is this a fire-based explosive? What'd you say?
Let me check.
Or is it just like there's like air compression based?
Shrapnel, it is fire.
Perfect. Oh, you roll an extra 10? That means they both take double damage. I'll take what you rolled. They both immediately just like incinerate, just like, and just like, burn away because it's fire based. So that one's dead, and that one's dead.
Did I miss anything?
Yeah, you see your friend just like, ah, standing in the rubble as the dust cleared, like, haha, I'm here.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my god. Yeah, you see these women just crawling out of paintings all like ring style, and like this one over here just kind of screams and points at you with a clawed finger.
I see that and immediately run down here.
I see that and immediately shit myself. I see that and immediately shit myself.
Fuck that!
Oh, you also see him holding a really weird broom. Like, have you ever seen like Kid Pix? Do you know that old like art program, Kid Pix?
No.
Do you know that old show, Cyber Chase from PBS?
Yes.
It looks like something from that. It looks like something from that. Like, it's very basic shapes and like wiggly squiggles. It's
like
weird.
An abstract broom.
An abstract broom. That's what I said earlier. It's an abstract broom.
Giant explosion, abstract broom, and general incompetence. That's me.
No, it's Tyrell's turn.
Okay.
The painting just vaporizes in front of you in this explosion.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm going to. Cool. I'm gonna cast Radiant Sunbolt at the
Okie dokie.
painting down the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a +5.
Yep. Is it? It's radiant. That's right. Not fire based.
Yeah, it's radiant. So that's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh shit. Okay. That's another 7. I've rolled nothing but 4s on this D4 so far today. Awesome.
And she's at 1 hit point. She's like barely holding on. Like most of her painting is just gone. You actually see just a hand now. It's just kind of like trying to crawl out. It seems like the painting's like almost like a portal. Like she can't get through now. Just her arm is just like flapping around.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to
Get it. like a wife with a spider. Like get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to close the gap and make an unarmed strike.
Yep, roll the hit, and if you hit, it's dead.
12 plus 5.
Yep, that hits.
17.
Dead.
Fuck yeah.
Dead.
1d4 plus 3. 7.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Overkill.
What
The frame is just destroyed. Lamb, it is now your turn, and Blue over here is looking pretty healthy.
Yeah, I just have one question. So she's dragging herself forward by her arms. Does that mean like the bottom edge of the painting is on the ground?
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna try to step around and step onto the back of the painting with my.
Oh my
movement.
god. Yeah. Okay. Make a strength check against this painting's strength as she tries to shove herself back up and stop you from doing that.
Oh well, I'm not very good at that. Let's see.
Don't worry, neither is she.
Well, 16. Wait, that was hold on. I rolled a save. Hold on.
Is it the same? It's the same for each one. We'll take the first one. Yeah. You easily just stamp on her. She's like the thing has like thumps as it like moves and wiggles as it's trying to get back up. You got her pinned now.
Big brain dwarf.
Big brain dwarf. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? I'd say you have advantage on attacks against her now because she's forcefully prone.
Anybody want to try to talk to this thing?
Yeah. Oh, this hurts.
Yeah, you see like a claw mark on the back of Lance's like leg, like just like 3 straight lines like down his leg of like blood.
We want to have a chat.
Your perfect ass now has scars on it.
No.
Don't worry, it only adds character.
I almost spit out my drink at that. I was drinking when I heard that. No! I wasn't ready. I almost choked. Oh god. You almost
Is the
killed your
frame-
DM. What is
Is
it?
the frame an object?
It could be, yeah. Yeah, I'll say the frame's an object. It's yeah, it's could touch it. Yeah, it's an object.
If I keep her pinned, could that be shoved into the glove?
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do we want to do that?
We can tame her, make her a painting pet.
Oh my god.
I think that's a bad idea.
A painting pet.
Just light her on fire, get it over with.
Yeah, all right. Produce flame and just slap it down.
Yeah, I'll say you have advantage, and it'll take double damage. You have advantage on hitting it, so roll to hit.
Yeah.
That does hit. I'll say whatever, because like, there's no way. I'll say there's no. You're standing on top of it. I roll damage.
I don't know why it doesn't do the damage by itself.
You click it, and it'll you click it as after you roll.
The produce flame text.
Yeah.
Ow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Okay. That's not much.
Yeah, I'll just say it, cause the last one, I'll say it like it burns away, and she's like, and she's gone. Ashes left.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, guys, you have a new pathway now. Your lovely friend Fox is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a new pathway now for all you folks who wanted to go that direction.
Now that's what I call art, and I admire my archway.
I think that's what's legally called
Lovely.
terrorism.
Terrorism?
That's not terrorism.
I want to examine the break. What does it appear to be made of? Just bricks?
Yeah, it's just bricks. I will say though that there is like ink and like paint leaking from in between them after you broke it.
Ew.
I'm gonna
Like
go
it's
this
like
way
it's
around.
bleeding colored paint. You're going
Continue.
continue. You're going into this room. This room.
Almost too close to the mug.
I'm gonna go look and see what's in there.
Okay. There you go. You see these two paintings.
What the heck?
Yes, yeah, I'll put them right here. These two are both on the
Okay.
wall. They're both on the wall, but like this one's being just difficult.
They back up as soon as we walk in. No.
No, like no. You see two different pairs of eyes, and you see a riddle carved on the wall.
I look at this one and my nose starts to bleed because I think of Hisoka from.
No, it's labeled. This one's labeled the clown, and this one's labeled the bashful look.
What does the riddle say?
Make me blush, make me giggle, or forever we shall be little.
I'm gonna like look away and then look back and like, how you doing?
Roll a charisma check.
Hey, how you doing?
I like what Joey.
No,
my
how
friend.
you doing?
How you doing?
By the way, the riddle's under both of these paintings. Like it's like stretched across between both of them.
You said charisma?
Yeah, charisma.
6.
Yeah. Both paintings roll their eyes at you.
It's the mask. I get it.
I've got an idea.
Uh-oh.
I look at the bashful painting.
Lance, you're the
What are you
pretty
doing?
one.
You just look at
What
it.
do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
The bashful one rolls its eyes. Meanwhile, the clown giggles madly.
Ha! That's something. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh god.
What?
Sorry, what does the riddle say again?
Make me blush, make me giggle, or forever we shall be little.
I'm going to try something.
What are you gonna do?
This is a really bad idea, but I'm going to try it.
Oh no, what are you doing?
I'm going to come up here.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Don't
going
kiss
to
that
moon-
painting.
I'm going to moon it.
Yeah, you do that! You do that! This painting blushes immediately, and this one starts laughing and cackling, and immediately both of these doors unlock.
What a fucking
Thinking, like,
genius!
expose them. Expose themselves to him.
I was gonna pants somebody if that didn't work.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think anybody was gonna do that. I thought you were just gonna say like a really, really dirty joke. That's what I was expecting. So for that, I'm gonna say it, Lamb. You get a point of inspiration.
I was gonna kiss my mole, but that works.
Don't you dare fucking kiss me.
Come on, lad.
Put your
No,
pants on.
you don't brush your teeth.
Yeah, I do. Charcoal.
Liar.
Charcoal. Try sage and salt. It works better.
Now,
I
which
don't know if
direction
that
are you guys
fucking
going?
is.
Can we see through the doors?
Yes. Let me reveal some stuff.
I look
There's a
at Len
hallway?
in horror.
And let me reveal this one. This is a big one. Long, long hallway. Boop.
I stick close to the monk.
You stick close to the monk? Okay. You guys going in here? You find a
Gonna
room
take a
with
look
a
at the left
bookcase.
hallway.
Left hallway, you find a room with a
Okay.
bookcase. That's it.
Go over and
Some
check the
splatters.
bookcase.
Yeah, you find you find these
Before we
books.
leave
You,
this
you
room,
yeah.
sorry. Before we leave this room, can I ask our bard friend Rita if these are like paintings that we can take with us?
I
To
mean,
save.
you could take with them. You could take them with you, but I don't know how much use they'd be.
Are these some of the paintings that the
Again, no. Like all
college
these
leader wanted?
paintings, she's actually gonna narrow her eyes at this one, and it's gonna blush as it's being like very closely examined. She goes, "It looks like these have been painted over the paintings we had before. Like these are, the frames are very familiar, but the paintings aren't."
May I
I'm,
posit a theory?
Oh, we probably shouldn't have burned those.
Whoops.
What
No,
if
it's fine.
when they're taken out of the museum, they revert to their original?
Yeah,
That's possible.
What, I'm not smart, but I was thinking that.
I'm not smart, but yeah, no, but back to this. The
Fucking Forrest Gump.
I ain't smart,
I have a
Jedi.
negative. I don't know how to play this. I have a -1 in intelligence.
Well, that's right,
but
you
I'm
do.
like- so I don't know how to play stupid, but I'm also wise. So I'm like, we can bring the paintings with us. Maybe they'll switch later.
Clinically stupid.
Clinically stupid, yeah. But
Um,
on the bookcase, you find a bunch of sketchbooks, old sketchbooks. Some of them older
I
than
take, I
others.
take one out and just look through one.
You find
Lance,
very
grab the paintings and
abstract.
put 'em in your
You find very
gloves.
yes, you find very abstract sketches and drawings and just. And a lot of like some of them can look like they're made by children, and the others look like they're very professional, made by someone older. As you go through the different books.
That's probably like I'd probably go through at least 3 or 4 just to see if there's any.
It's
like,
definitely someone's sketchbook
words.
from different ages of parts of their life. Definitely.
We should show
Babe.
that to Rita.
Yeah.
I would wait until they came through the room. I'd just be looking through all the books until they came back our way,
Yeah, Rita's gonna walk through at this point.
and I would show these to her. Do these look any familiar to you? Perhaps maybe
She's
a
gonna-
couple of them.
She's gonna look through them, and after she finds one, she goes, "Oh, these were sketches that were submitted a few months ago. Someone claiming that they invented a new art style submitted it, but it was denied by the college. I don't know who the person was, but they were very upset. I know that for sure. I
Okay.
thought they looked rather nice.
I'm gonna pocket at least a couple of the books. Maybe some that one
Yeah,
that I feel
uh,
that has more childish
Yeah, roll
drawings, and then
if
a
you
couple of
want
the
while
older
you're
ones.
flipping through it. Can you roll insight?
Sure.
You are possessed by the book.
No, no,
Not
no,
great.
no. Yeah, you don't find anything. It's fine. You're good.
Wisdom saving.
Who
So
at
I would
the college?
pocket about 3 books, at least one with more childish drawings, and one a couple with the more adult, more sophisticated drawings.
No, so they're all like the same style. They're all like very abstract art, but it's like
Okay.
yeah, it's like evolved over time. It's all very abstract though.
All right. Well, I'll just get like a random 3 then,
Yeah.
at least.
Okay. Well, what were you
At
saying?
school rejects art.
It's not a school per se. College is just a general term for a place to practice your strengths, and they say at least in the bard world it is, and it's to be it's like having a guild, but it's like for a specific sort of work, and we did paint and artistry. However, in order to join, you had to be approved to basically approve that your art was basically worth putting the time into. I'm not really for it. I don't think it's fair, but I'm not in charge, so. But yeah.
By who?
Well, the guildmaster, of course. He's the one who goes through it all, and he says yes or no. And then, of course, there are a few art reviewers that would say if a painting's worthy or not to put on the walls of a museum, even. Art is very subjective in this one.
I've had a growth spurt.
Ah, yeah, I'm fitting you guys to the thing now. Yeah, there's the thing there. Let me review more of the.
Alright, I would follow this hallway up. Then.
Oh, my favorite room. Nope. There's a room there.
So while that was happening, I told Lance to pocket these 2 paintings.
Headless
Oh,
mannequins.
Go over there.
Headless mannequins with dresses.
Oh, fuck this.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, there's these black statuesque of womanly figures. They don't have heads, but they're all wearing similar dresses. They're all just different colors, and they all have carvings on the ground in front of them.
Nobody punch them.
Nobody touched them.
This
at
one
least for
says,
now.
"This one says I wish to match my friend." This one says, "I wish to be unique," and this one says, "I wish to have a partner."
What the fuck?
And we'll come to you two soon enough, because that room's very special.
Are they all standing in the exact same position?
This one?
Yep, also exact same position. All their dresses are similar, but not exactly correct, not exactly the same, and they're all different colors.
Go punch them.
I hate punching him.
Yeah, Rita's walking in with
let's
you guys.
see. Well, I'll ask Rita if she knows anything about any of this.
No, I'm afraid I don't. However, I can suggest that based on what we've learned so far, this might be a puzzle of some kind.
Okay, I'll go to the red one. What's the red one say on its base?
I
or-
wish to
or
match my
inscription?
friend.
Okay. And then I'll check the other two and see if like there's anything different about maybe their outfits compared to the red one.
Yeah, so this one, it's probably the closest in similarity to this one. I would say, so there's like a little like feather piece up on the shoulder. This one is very similar with the feather piece, but it's missing a few feathers, so it's not exactly the same. And this one lacks a feather piece, but it does have some dangles around the bottom of the dress. This one also has bangles at the bottom of the dress as well. This one does not.
Okay. Is the feather piece? Am I able to like see if I could pluck a couple feathers off the piece?
You probably
And it
could,
would
yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
look the same.
yeah, you try it, and yeah, you pluck a few off. Which one are
Right,
you
I
plucking the
would
feathers
take-
off of, though? This one?
The red one.
Okay.
And then I would take them over to the blue and place them in a similar position as the one, as the red one.
Yeah, you do that, and immediately the mannequin moves very slowly, and then kind of gives like a thank you pose, like it holds its hands together and gives like a slight like thank you bow with its like clasped hands. This one
Okay.
does the same.
Now, what did the one at the base of the yellow one say?
I wish to be unique. It has feathers and bangles, but they're slightly different, but they are similar to the other two. Like they're different colors basically, but they are still the same thing.
They try taking the feathers off.
Yeah, you take the feathers off. It doesn't move yet.
Okay. I look at everybody else. Any suggestion, guys? I got the first two. Let's help with the third.
There's paint blotches on the floor, yeah?
Yeah,
Are they fresh or?
they're like permanently fresh.
So they're not dried. They're like liquid
I
paint.
see where you're going.
It's like liquid paint splotches.
I scoop up some and I just kind of hold out my hand.
Are you putting it? Are you holding it to the mannequin, or are you putting it on the mannequin?
I'm holding it to Krusk.
Okay.
What's the color of paint compared to the dress?
Is it this like turquoise blue right here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
we're going with that. I just look at you and be like, oh, I mean, you can try, just make it look nice. Don't like just throw it on, I guess.
I have delicate hands. Well, a delicate hand.
Yeah. So the other one's like a claw. You just like
Feathers, maybe.
yeah. They took the feathers off of this one, but there's still bangles on it.
I guess I can like try and somewhat paint dye the feathers. I don't know.
Well, it's whatever you want to do.
Any opinions on this matter?
I would definitely try at least doing the feathers before seeing if that would work. Maybe Rita would know.
No, Rita's gonna walk up and examine slightly.
I mean, yeah, let's give it a go.
Yeah, she's going to dip like 2 of her fingers into the paint on your hand, and then she's going to be like drawing an intricate design on the dress. And after about 5 minutes, the entire dress is covered in this pattern, and immediately the mannequin kind of like as if it could look down. It looks down at the dress and then like gives you a thank you, gives a thank you pose.
Oh,
It was still similar as if it had the feathers and bangles, no matter the color. Being unique means something that no one else has, and these 2 don't have patterns.
that's true. I'm not an artist.
I am. She kind of gives a shrug.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and after this door, and this door unlock. And before we continue, we're gonna go over here to this room.
Let's get to the other room.
Yeah. You guys walk into this room and immediately, Lance and Turan, I need you both to send me something. Like either DM it to me or just say what it is. What is your greatest dream or desire?
Oh.
Oh, I'll send that to you.
Please do.
Do you want me to DM it to you or kind of say it out loud?
Either one. It's up to you.
Terrell just wants to find the lost continent and be close to Solus.
Yeah, okay. I will say to you, the room looks like a bright, just sunny, cloudy area, and you see this bright kind of figure kind of standing in the middle.
DM'd you on Discord.
Do I recognize the figure? Or, like,
Yeah,
do I
it looks like
feel
Solus.
I immediately run up and like start like bowing.
Yep, you do that. I would say. Okay, and for you, Lance, the room looks like a big, lavish party. And you just watch Terrell run into the center and bow.
Oh. I'll kind of give him some distance, just act like I don't know him. And
Yep.
Look around wistfully.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful room. It's a beautiful ballroom. So much lavish things and.
I'll casually presto the blood off my ass.
Yep, you do that. I want you both to roll insight checks really quickly.
Okay. We both be good at that. Both be good at
Mm-hmm.
Shit, but I rolled a
Shit.
fucking 4. Plus, so I got a 9.
You got a 9,
Oh
yeah.
my
But
God.
neither of you notice anything.
Fuck, this is my one good stat.
Yep.
Come
Don't
on.
worry, you'll get a second chance if the other group finds you.
If
I want to speak to Solus and say, my lord, I where are you? Why haven't I been able to find you before now?
Yeah.
Why aren't you in the heavenly realm?
Yeah. So, Lance, you hear Trusk say that. There's no one in front of him.
Uh-huh.
No one's in front of
I'd
him.
like to ask a question out of character as
Mhm.
to the DM.
Mhm.
As he's an Asimar, he gets his power and like kind of like made from Solus.
Mhm.
So like when he like meditates and so like that, he like, hears whispers of Solus and like has like kind of connection to him.
I will say you hear
Would-
faint whispers, but you'd have to focus, like very focused, like close,
Yeah.
focus very closely to like hear him, like understand what it is.
Yeah. So would like this situation, if like I make a roll or like something happens, would Solus like intervene and like whisper to me that like it's not good or
He
something?
could if you roll religion and you roll high enough.
Ooh, okay. I don't know if I have.
But yeah, Lance, what do you do after you hear him say this and there's no one in front of him?
Of course, religion is fucking intelligence. It's my shitty stat. Can I roll? I'm gonna roll
Good stat.
intelligence though. Anyway, watch. I'll roll good on this one, even though it's my shitty stat. Watch.
We'll see.
19.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, no, you immediately hear a whisper in your ear like, that's not me.
As he falls to his knees in front of absolutely nothing, I'm gonna kind of like wander over and put like 2 hands, like one under each armpit, and try to hoist him to his feet. But I have a strength of 10, so it's your call. as
Yeah,
to
you
whether or
don't
not
do
that
it. Yeah,
works.
you can't do that. Yeah,
Like,
and
hey, you're making a fucking monkey of yourself.
I'm gonna like slap him away. Like I'm praising my Lord Solus.
yeah, no,
and
yeah,
then-
you hear the whisper like, that's not me
And then
in your ear.
now I want to make like a insight or perception.
Yeah,
on
make
what I'm
an
bowing
insider
to.
perception with advantage now, because you have an inkling that something's wrong now.
Fuck yeah!
Both
Alright,
of us?
dope.
Or just
Just you, yeah, not you, Lance, not you.
yeah.
Which one do you want? Insight or perception?
Whichever one's
They're
higher.
both- They're the same.
They're the same, either one.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck 12. Or no.
Yep.
16.
Yeah, with that, you look up and you immediately see the world almost distort around you as you realize this is not real. And
I
everything
immediately
begins
get
to
up
immediately
and-
everything begins to melt away like a painting underwater, and immediately and then you see this painting over here, with a person slumbering in the sky on a moon, and underneath it says, "The sleeper sleeps, yet the dreamers dream." Underneath it,
I'm going to look at Lance. I'm gonna
the room is
say-
empty. It's an empty room. But
I
Lance
don't see
appears to be
Lance?
no, you do see Lance, but the room is empty, and Lance appears to be acting as if there's people around and there's something going on.
Yeah, I want to look at Lance and I want to say, this isn't real. Whatever you're seeing is not real. I saw what I thought was real, but it's not.
What do you, and I'll say,
kinda look at him like he's on just the really hard drugs. Like, what the fuck is this guy saying? And just dismissively gesture and turn.
you're not gonna believe him at all. You're not gonna have an inkling that he might be true.
I feel like it's in the back of his head, but
Roll
Fuck it.
perception or insight with advantage then.
okay.
Roll well, or I'm gonna punch you out of it.
Yeah, and that would
Shit,
definitely
I'm
work.
11 health. Advantage?
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay.
Very
Oh yeah.
good.
That's,
Yeah, no, yeah. At that point, you look around and you realize no one at this party has a face. All just black holes. And then you realize this is not correct, and then everything is melting away, and you see the painting now, and the words underneath it. The sleeper sleeps, and the dreamers dream.
flare up a little eldritch blast, crackly black energy in my palm, and just look around. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and now everything fades away, and you're in an empty room with some
Do
splotches here
I-
and there.
Did I like realize it was the painting that was doing?
Yeah,
it, or
I
would
believe at this
perceive
point you
it?
guys would realize it's the painting.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the painting and like see the inscription on it or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't lost my lock up.
yeah. I'll say it. Yeah, it seems like this painting is made to make you dream while you're awake.
I don't know what's happening because I'm not very smart. But I
Yeah.
have a weird inkling. I'm talking to Lance. I have a weird inkling that this might come in handy one day if it doesn't, if it keeps its form outside of this veil. So why don't we pocket this for later?
Lance, like, the other paintings, he kind of just, like, calmly, like, flooped it, but this one, he, like, aggressively reaches for and,
Yeah.
yeah, we're keeping this. That's,
I'm not very smart, but I do know that if someone else could be dreaming about something like this, that we'd have a tactile advantage over them.
if it works when we leave here, that's,
Are you just gonna separate from the group again? You're not going back?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going forward.
All right.
Wait, Terrell, we might want to head back with everyone. If dreams are in here, what's past there might be worse.
I'm gonna okay. Being not very smart, I'm gonna try and make a roll to see if he'd give a shit or not, or think that's a good idea. 13.
You want me
Okay.
to like roll persuasion or something, or are you good?
I was gonna say like if it was like 10 or higher, I would say okay and go with you, but you can roll persuasion if you want. I kind of want to see what you do.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Got a +5. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going with you.
Okay.
Right, you're right. That wasn't very smart of me. Sorry.
Yeah, you
It's
guys
fine,
head
just
back, and
safety
I'll say right around the time they finish this puzzle right here, and they're walking through the other doors.
Where to next, everybody?
We found a cool painting.
What does it do?
Makes you see your greatest desire, I believe.
That sounds really dangerous.
Yeah, we're gonna use it on people.
dangerous.
There was a book I read. Called like Jerry Porter or something. There was like a magic mirror, and I looked in it, and it was bad.
Oh, that's scary.
That looks like a bad room.
That was the tease.
Yeah, you walk in and you just see this painting on the wall. Nothing happens. There's nothing under it. Just this painting.
A big one.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah.
All right. Go back through the door. Yeah, I'm gonna need some help with this one, guys.
Oh, got it. And
I'm gonna look at the mannequins. Do I see anything like weird with the mannequins? Like just entering the room, like.
Nope. It looks they're just kind of in like a thank you pose with their hands.
We pick up the picture and take it out to the main room.
You try to pick it up. It's like fused to the wall.
I'm gonna check out the bookshelves.
Yeah.
I try to get my dagger underneath it to like wedge it.
Nope.
Actually,
Can't get through it. It's like it's a part of the wall. Like
dang.
it's just there. Yeah. In the bookshelves, you find childhood photo albums and just the like just bunches of like what appears to be just memories in books. Do you read any of them or look at any of them?
I mean, I assume I had to look at them just to see that's what they were.
Yeah. You see. Who you see in most of the artwork? Let me send the photo of this woman. You see a woman, a very, very kind of not exactly shrewd, but very quiet-looking woman with like some orangish hair, looking very young for a while, and then as she grows up, she's shown to be quite artistic. She's showing her drawing different drawings and lots of abstract work. So it's the art style I got her from. But,
Rita, do you recognize this person?
yeah, she's gonna walk in and look and goes, "That was the person that submitted the abstract artworks. I don't know her name. Something with an a lean at the end, like Celine, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was. I can't remember her name, but she was very upset. I had to console her for a bit because she apparently had been trying to get her art approved for a while. Not many people these days really appreciate abstract art.
The picture in our room is that is it on a frame or is
It is on a
part of the
frame.
wall?
It is on a frame, but it's like firmly on the wall. You can't get under it. You can't move it.
What do you guys think?
Every idea I'm having is a very bad one.
if you blow it up,
I was
we're going to have an issue.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Very
Put it
good.
off the wall.
Good thinking.
Like
Good
blow
thinking.
the. I'm not saying this in character, 'cause I'm not smart enough to do that.
Oh, I
But
believe
like blow the wall, like how you did earlier, but just like blow around the painting so that it comes off the wall with the wall.
Sounds
I
really
don't think-
risky.
We have a chance of damaging the painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's that, and also you wouldn't be able to lift it. It's like the wall's made of bricks. That's a big painting. You'd be carrying a lot of bricks.
My best idea would be to slice it off of the frame, but I don't think that'd be a good idea.
You can try.
Rita. Call for the bard.
Yeah, Rita's gonna hear this and she's gonna walk off.
Rita, can you help?
Yeah, she's
I
gonna
wanna
come
just
over.
recognize
Maybe get
this
some
one.
insight.
Question:
She's-
Did I
yeah.
already look at this bookshelf? Is it the same thing, or did
Yeah,
I?
it's like the same thing. It's just they're like different times. They're like different from different
Okay.
timelines. Rita's gonna look at this and she's gonna have a look of realization. She goes, I recognize this piece. And she's gonna look over to Lau and she's like, come here, and she's gonna bring him over to the painting. She goes, this was one of the pieces that was submitted. Let me post it in the character art channel so you have a closer look at it.
Actually, quite nice. I've got to say. The use of color is very creative.
Let me post it. Where is it? There it is. There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, better look at it now. This was a piece that was submitted. The name, I can't remember the name for the life of me of this woman, but she, again, her artistic ability is very good, but again, of course, I'm not in charge. I had no control over
Was it Eve?
Eve. It wasn't Eve, but it was Evangeline. That was her whole name. That's what it was. Evangeline.
Well,
Okay.
looks like we found our culprit then.
What
Just
do
need to find where.
we can't get it off the wall?
Well, yeah, I would
Do you
assume
know
so.
anything? Sorry.
So I would assume so. If this is one of Eve's paintings, then she wouldn't want it to be removed or defaced.
Okay.
The rest have
Say
been
we
defaced.
I say we just keep it here for now.
Yeah, she gives
I
a nod.
agree.
I will also let me say something. Do any of you close to the painting?
Yeah, I'd be like right next. I'd be like
Yeah.
much on top of it, trying to look and see if I
I'll
can get
say
it
you
off the
hear
wall somehow.
faint noises through it.
Oh.
Okay.
I
like-
put my ear up to it.
You hear faint noises like that. Did you hear that?
Yep.
Yep.
Would I feel like it's behind it, or would I feel like it's just emanating it?
Like it's behind it, but you can't move it.
I put my hand on the painting and try to push in, just slightly, not like shove my fist through it, but
Your arm. Yeah. Are you like? How much weight are you putting on it?
I'm literally like if you like. I don't know. I'm not talking like pushing a door open. I'm talking like if I would just lay my hand like on a wall or surface.
Yeah, your hand goes through it.
Tucked in like I did the first door.
Nope. Your hand just goes through it and come back out.
All right,
Ooh.
I do that like once or twice just to make sure it happens the same way each time. I don't lose anything.
Yes, and you do feel cold there on the other side. Like it's less of like this is like only liquid. It's like there's something on the other side.
All right, I look back at everybody. I was like, all right, anybody got anything I can grab onto and I can just look through?
Let me look and I'll start digging through my bag.
They got some rope they can like double knot
I've
to my waist.
I've got rope.
I tell them to just tie it around me real quick.
Well,
Alright.
I can- yeah, I'll
Once
tie
that's
them
cinched up, I take a breath and then I put my head through the painting.
But you're-
Slowly, not like brushing
Yeah, you put
through,
your head
just
through the
like-
painting. You
slowly
immediately
and
your
French.
head comes through to another room, and I'm gonna bring you up to where your head is, and I'm gonna open up all the way at the top. That's what you see. You see this tall, thin, abstract-looking woman staring at a painting with a mouth on it, and she seems to be listening very carefully, like just kind of staring at it. Let me send the picture of her, what this woman looks like.
Can I breathe in this room?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I
That's
let
what-
go
that's
of
what
my
she looks
breath
like.
and then I suck in air.
You like how loudly?
Oh shit.
I like just a.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Just like a whisper of a breath.
Let me roll something.
Shit.
I would say that is a insight check, maybe. Yeah, I'll say this. She
Yeah.
rolls this.
We on that call.
Would I be able to roll stealth for my breath?
You can try.
I can maybe not fail.
Push. Huh?
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong roll. Yeah, no. What?
Okay.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
Roll a 13.
Haha. Immediately, her eye, like her, you like. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. But she does. You do kind of. She just kind of sit up straight slightly.
And
Back.
I pull my head back through.
I will say. Like right before you do, you feel something grab onto your beard. And so it begins tugging.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Do I see it? Like if it's grabbing onto like my
It's
chin
through the
or
painting.
anything?
Your head's through the painting, but your beard didn't make it all the way through, and whoever it was grabbed onto it.
Alright, I pull my head back through then.
Yeah, you immediately see this woman, this abstract artist of a woman, and I did post her art in the character art channel.
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Yeah, she's like she's got very like sharp pointed daggers of eyes just staring you down, and she's pulling your beard slowly but surely through. And she goes,
Wait, me?
"Hello." Yeah, no, not you. You. No, you. Yeah, you're. No, sorry, I got your voices confused. Yeah, no, you see your friend's beard being pulled in by this woman, and she immediately looks to you and goes, "Hello."
On the dwarf's beard in?
Yeah. She's like, as he put his head through, his beard came through, and so when he comes back out, his beard was on the way out, and she grabbed it.
That wasn't me. I was by the door.
Krusk was the one putting the head.
Yeah, that's what
through.
I'm saying. Krusk sees his this woman having grabbed onto his beard. Oh no, Krusk. Sorry, I got your names confused. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, no, she grabs your shirt. She grabs your shirt. She has your shirt. Sorry.
I mean, I have a small beard, but it's nothing compared to that dwarf's.
Yeah, no, she has your shirt. Sorry, she has your shirt.
It's like I got like peach fuzz barely. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, sorry, I got your voice confused. Yeah, sorry, I got the
you're
wrong
fine.
person. I got the wrong token over here then.
Yeah, I was wondering why the dwarf's token was up there. I just thought it was by
I'm so
accident.
sorry. Krusk, you're up there.
It's fine.
Dwarf's
Okay, so
token
she's got me
is.
by the shirt,
Yes, she got you by the shirt. And she's
slowly
like,
pulling me through.
oh yeah, she's like, hello, and like almost in a curious sort of manner, but still
Say.
very, very angry. Okay, hold on.
Say.
Yeah,
I remember hearing the name Evangeline, right?
Evangeline. Yep.
From Rita. Okay.
Yeah.
I look at her and say, "Are you Evangeline?"
I am Eve, and I am the. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what she would say. She's like, I am Eve, and I am the embodiment of beauty. And she hisses, and she continues pulling you in. And everybody, you see, I'd say, Crust, are you trying to keep yourself steady and not being pulled in?
I'm allowing her to pull me in.
Yeah, you
Like,
see your friend get
it's
sucked all the way through, like just all the way through, like something pulls them
I'm just
through.
sitting there with the rope like a fucking dumbass.
Yep.
And I would hold the rope, and then I would kind of try to whip it, make like a little bit of breathe
wave in
and
it.
intention. Yeah, just put a wave in it as a sign back to them.
Does it do it
I'm
through the
still
painting?
there. I'm still
Yeah.
there. But I would look at Eve and I would say, "Yes, you are beautiful. We're not here to harm you."
I see. You must be a fan of my work then. And she motions to this tapestry on the wall and the art behind you.
I would never call myself a fan of art, but they are
She narrows her
to
eyes
my
at you
eye
slightly.
beauty.
What'd you say at the last part?
I would say I would never call myself a fan of art, but they are catching my eye.
She kind of narrows her eyes for a second, but releases it at some point, and she goes, I see. And then she's going to look back through the painting ever so slightly, then look back to you. And go, are you alone?
I am not. There are more with me.
With the rope
Which-
visibly tied to him. With the...
Yeah, that's why
I
she looked back.
I wouldn't know. She asks if he's alone, but I'm gonna jump through around that at the same time.
You're going to jump through? Yeah. You
Yeah.
move yourself up here to this area up at the top.
Do I like hear like a sound as soon as somebody comes through the painting?
Yeah, absolutely. You
Okay.
hear...
As soon as
As he
I
passes
would
through.
hear them, I would put my hand behind me at who I don't know whoever it is because I'm looking directly at Eve, and I
Mhm.
would be like, "Don't do anything."
To them or to Eve? Who are you saying that to?
Nope,
It,
no problem.
to them. I would be staring at Eve, but I would be like moving my hands like a paddle, like swimming motion. Like stop. I would be telling whoever's behind me to not do anything.
As I pop out, I'm just like, all right, we're good. You got sucked in, and I just came to see if you were good.
Krusk, I need you
I'm
to roll
fine.
me something really quickly.
Sure.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
I just might be able to. Let's see here. Saving throws, wisdom. Oh, oh boy.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
All right.
That's not great.
Let me message you something, Krusk.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
I'm like that part from. I'm like that meme with the one kid from The Simpsons. I'm in danger.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yep. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, no. So yeah, you see Krusk hold his hand up and kind of stop you, and he's gonna then look back to you. Terrell, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
When actually, real quick, as he says stop, and like I see everything, like kind of like her talking to him, can I jump back through to like tell everyone what's happening?
Yeah,
Or
sure,
am
you
I
can do that. I could say you can like quickly jump, like look through a little bit, and then go back through.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
He's gonna watch that, and she's gonna immediately go back to talking to Krusk. He goes, "Was that one of them?"
And as I
Hold on a
pop back
second.
out,
Yeah,
Had to take a drink of water.
Yeah.
You can go real quick, but tell everybody.
yeah.
yeah, as I pop out, I'm like, okay, there's a crazy painting lady. She's kind of pretty, but she's weird and abstract. And he's by himself with this kind of menacing, pretty painting lady.
Should we go talk and not blow anything up?
Rita would
Why
look
do you
to
always
and-
assume I'm gonna blow something up?
It's you have them strapped to your chest.
So
Rita's gonna look and say, "I would prefer if we could probably do this without killing her. Fighting, I guess, is okay if she does attack us, but let's not do anything lethal. Maybe."
I'm on board.
Yeah,
I'm on board
let's
with
try
being
it.
diplomatic.
She
And I
gives
hop
him.
back in.
All right.
I
Well,
hop back
hold
in
on.
as
Before
everyone
you
agrees.
hop back in, this has
Okay.
probably been taking at least 30 seconds to do.
Yeah. So now
Okay.
we're going back to
So then,
Krusk.
so Eve goes back to me and says, "What?"
She says, "Was that one of your friends?" As he pops through and pops back out. Turn.
That was one of my companions.
She gives a nod and she goes, I see. And then I think at that point, everybody will start to come through, and she will kind of back up to give you guys some room. As you guys
I
travel
would-
through the painting to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel like still looking at her. I would like hold at least one hand back to everybody
So yeah, okay.
and tell them. As soon as I feel like they're all through, I'm like, she's not hurt me. She's not tried to attack.
Okay, and
Let's all talk about this calmly.
yeah, and everything is fine up until Rita passes. Yeah, Rita
Yes, I
passes
was
through.
just gonna fucking say
And as soon as Rita passes through, immediately Eve's eyes flare up with rage. And yeah, she points towards Rita and she goes, "You." And Rita looks over to her and goes, "Hi." She goes, "You are the one who replaced my beauty." And she like shoves Mal out of the way and begins like going towards Rita. And like and she holds a
Can
hand
I-
up and like her hand begins glowing with a type of energy.
Can I push Rita to the side and like get in the way?
Yeah, you can do that. And she goes, and like Eve stops as you get in the way and goes, "I see. You are with her. In that case, And she kind of floats back over here and she goes, I will make sure the world sees my potential, even if I have to turn all of you into splatters on the wall. And she hisses at you. Roll, what the heck's it called? Initiative. Let me turn on let me turn on the proper music for this, because I have fight music for this.
Oh, we're all gonna
Me
die.
too.
Don't you worry, I
was
planned
like,
this
oh, wait,
out
we
rather
shouldn't
well.
bring
And
Rita,
yeah, I know.
right?
And what she does is she throws her hands out, and I'll say 3 creatures appear in front of her after I get the music. Give me a second.
I was already through the painting, so I couldn't say we shouldn't bring Rita, but I was like, nope, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah, no, Rita's painting was the one that replaced hers.
Yeah.
Fox, what's your dex?
My dex,
We
it
we
would
rolled
be
the same.
14.
Lance, why is your initiative coming in as 14.12?
Because
Okay, you go
can
after
go into
me.
the settings and add your dexterity score to your initiative as a tiebreaker.
So is it 14 or is it 12?
It's 14. It's
Okay.
14.12. So if someone else rolls a 14 but their dex is higher, like if a 14 dex would be 14.14.
Okay. That's weird. That confuses me. Okay, anyway, just curious.
Can you hear it? Is the music playing?
I
No.
can't
No.
hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, rhythm's quiet.
Why is it not playing?
It's weird.
There we go.
Now it is.
There it is.
That is.
Groovy.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Is loop enabled? Nope. Now it is. With three little flicks of her wrist, 3 globs of paint, different colors, appear in front of her. Let me pull them up. And yes, I did make these. Actually, no, 3 different. Sorry, hands, glass, living hands appear, and
Glass.
yep, and 1, 2. Where's the red one? Hold on. I think, is this one? There it is. Why is this happening? Okay, there we go. It's being difficult with me, sorry. 3 living globs of paint appear in front of her.
Oh god.
Yep. Let me roll for her initiative. Okay, so let me quickly add her turn. She got that. Everybody make sure to click your tokens before you use that way. It'll add it to the initiative.
Yeah, shit.
I rolled a physical dice. So
Add
you
turn.
mine.
Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn.
Can
And
you
now,
manually add me to it, please?
which one? Who?
Terrell.
Yeah.
I did physical dice, so.
Yeah, what number did you get?
20.
Natural 20?
30.
Okay, and then Fox, you got a natural 20. Oh, sorry, 22. This is gonna be very fun. I had a lot of fun planning her boss fight.
Oh god.
Let me quickly check. What else did I have? Oh yeah, here we go. Roll initiative for these guys. What did they get? Haha, fun. All of these guys got low. And this one just straight up got 0, so that's fun.
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah, and then let me see.
I did that once already.
Yeah, so they have the same initiative. So let me quickly roll this one.
Sure glad I saved 2 key points, because I didn't think those last people we fought were going to be the boss.
Okay, so, oh no, one of the hands got a natural 20. Sadly, it's a -2, so it's 18. 11. And this one got a 5. Alright, did everybody else roll their initiative? Nope, we're missing Lamb
Oh,
and...
yeah, sorry, I rolled mine. It was a 22. I forgot to
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I didn't
22.
slow
click
that.
my guy.
Yeah, I didn't either. Sorry, it's
It's
a
okay.
6.
So we
Crust
got
goes before
22
me.
and a 6. Crust goes before you?
Yeah.
Oh, Crust got the
I'm-
22?
Yeah, I got the 22, and then I've got a higher dexterity than Fox.
Okay,
That's how
there
it
you
works, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, Crust, you're going first.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you get my message I sent you on Discord real quick? You can just say yes or no instead of having to send it back. Okay.
Yeah.
I run here.
Yep.
And put up like a hand to the group and then a hand to Eve and say, "We're not going to fight.
Okay.
It's
You do
not
that.
why we're here." And then I look at Eve and I say, "Your issue with her makes sense. She's not here to harm you."
Roll persuasion.
And then that would be my turn. So
Roll
Nat
persuasion.
20s and just
well, of course it's
boss fight.
persuasion.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, of course
God.
it is.
Holy shit! Yes.
She's gonna kind of frown. She's gonna kind of narrow her eyes at you.
I was kidding.
She's gonna narrow her eyes at you slightly, and she almost seems swayed ever so slightly. And I will say, at this point, let me quickly draw something. You kind of feel something around, like, wrong with like everything outside, like. Hold on, it needs to be filled. Hold on. You begin to feel as if because she's faltering, the world outside is also faltering.
Oh,
By world outside, do you mean like
The world outside
where
this
we
room.
entered?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the entire museum, she's like changed. Is now starting to falter.
Oh shit.
She's in charge of everything here, and if she's, not strong of mind to do it, I'll say that does sway her a little bit, but you're gonna have to make more checks. That does count as like 2 positive points towards that, though.
All right.
Is that all
okay,
you
well,
do?
that would be my turn. I don't really have any unless I could do like a bonus action to try to plead again, but I don't think that works like that.
No, that'd be a full action.
Yeah.
Just trying to plead with her with
Okay.
that roll.
And then yeah, my full action is pleading with her and my roll that I did, so and then pleading with the group.
Yep. Fox, what do you do?
So I just see Crust just run up and start being diplomatic, and I'm like very confused, but I go along with it, and I say, "Okay, look, I know you're really fucking right pissed off. I understand. Trust me, but please, we're all adults. We can do this. Your art's amazing. Just steer us out, yeah?"
I will say with that art's amazing quote, you have advantage. With that say, because of how she's
Yes.
feeling right now, I'll say I have advantage with that persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yep.
Well, it's not bad.
You have advantage, remember that.
Oh, thank God I have advantage. Oh!
She kind of frowns at you and does not seem to like she is like oh, my art's amazing, yeah, she likes that, but she's like she doesn't seem to think it means much from you.
That makes sense.
Yep. Tyrone, it's your turn. Oh, I forgot to roll for Rita again. I'm such a dummy. I was like, where's Rita on the... I'm such a dummy.
I guess I'll just follow the social cues. Head this way. And I'll compliment her and say, "Your paintings remind me of the light of Solus himself. These are beautiful. We don't want to destroy anything you've created or you yourself. We, like my companions here, we do not want to fight you."
Roll persuasion.
I get advantage because I was complimenting her?
We'll see. Give me a second. Let's see the first roll.
I think that's a 12. 1 second.
Plus what?
Yeah, it's 12 total.
That's it? I'll say you have advantage. Now that I'm
that's
thinking
it.
about it, it makes sense because she's starting to waver. Her defenses are kind of down. Roll again.
That's 18.
Yeah, with that, you almost get this feeling she's starting to look guilty now. Like she's starting to feel guilty. And she kind of takes a step backwards here now. And I will say with that, hold on. Nope, wrong. And with that, this entire first half right here, enveloped by just kind of void.
Oh.
Now it is a hand's turn.
Oh, good.
Hand is going to move this way, 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 and it's going to grab you. Because it can do that. So it's a hand.
No.
No.
It kind of looks like it's in a flicking position.
Yeah, I kind of like a poof. It could do
Kinda
that.
gets flicked into the fucking stratosphere.
Give me,
It looks
so
like
let's
what you do
roll.
when you put it below your waist.
Yeah, hold on. Let me roll. See if it hits.
2 for flinching.
Nope, that misses. It's a 6 + 2, so it tries to grab you, but I'm just saying you dodge it. Lance, it is now your turn. That's all I can really do. It's just a hand.
Okay, so there's a tapestry on my right, correct?
Yep.
At like just a super quick glance, passive perception 12. Is there any like speck of dust even on it?
No, everything is pretty much clean.
Okay.
However, I will say, the everything in the room, it's starting to like mirage away almost. Like, even the tapestry there, it's like it almost looks like it's like illusionary now. You can almost like see through it.
Okay. So then, noticing that and not being able to do any clean boy tricks, I will I'll speak. I'll say, you know, I've got to say it was really refreshing to be able to walk through here and see something different, something new. Everything's so uniform these days, and this is powerful, this is colorful, this is unique. There's a place for this, and just because it's not among the rest doesn't mean it doesn't have a place above the rest. You've earned that much.
Okay, roll persuasion with advantage, I'll say with that.
Okay, I'm also going to...
That was very, compelling, I'll say.
I'm also going to use my Pact of the Talisman to add a d4 to the roll.
Okay. Oh!
I'm still doing it.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
Plus 4.
27.
27.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna say almost the entire world around you goes dark. You guys are fine. You're standing in just this like pitch black, and but it's like almost like you're on this black floor. And instead of seeing this beautiful like person, you see this artist, this woman wearing overalls that's covered in paint and is just, just kind of dirty and like has obviously been working her life just becoming an artist. Tears were streaming down her face, her eyes puffy and red, and she's just destroyed. And this is obviously what she was like before all this happened, and she's sobbing as she's just sitting there, obviously ridden with guilt because she did all this. She turned people into painting. She hurt people that came in and killed some even. And she let this happen because she was jealous. And she's just kind of sitting there crying, and she feels so guilt-ridden. And Rita walks up to her and, kind of gets on her knees and holds and, kind of just hugs her slightly. And goes, I really like your art. And while some others will say that it's not art, it only matters if you like it. And I'm actually quite jealous of how good you are at it. And with that, I will say that the kind of blackness around you kind of shatters and all the painting melts away and the museum is back to the way it was. And you see people just on the ground just kind of like groaning in pain as they're like no longer murals on the wall. And you see on the ground in front of Rita this broken paintbrush, but it's not a normal paintbrush. It looks to be very, I'll say like right around here. It's very ornate and obviously magic. And as you see it broken on the ground, you can see paint was like, it kind of leaks out of it. And I want you guys for perception as you guys look at it.
Fuck yeah, this is my stat.
Perception is not my stat.
20.
Oh shit.
Of course, it's my stat, but I fucking nat one.
All right.
I mean, like my pact. You can
It's a
use this
6
and enable
total.
your-
Anything above a 12, you see salt
19?
crystals on it. You see salt crystals
Oh.
on the inner part
Absolutely fucking
shite.
not.
of the paintbrush.
I'm gonna grab that.
Yep, you grab it, and you see, Evangeline looks up at you and goes, I'm sorry I did all this. I thought I could get revenge because I was really upset. But to be fair, I don't want to put all the blame on something I had no control over, but this all kind of happened because that guy gave me that paintbrush. I would have never been able to do any of this without that. And she kind of
Guy?
motions toward the paintbrush.
What guy?
What guy?
It's hard to describe him. He kind of had a weird sort of air about him, and he was wearing a mask. But I can probably give you guys a small sketch later, maybe after
I'll
I
look at our monk.
get out of
Right
here.
up your alley.
That would be helpful.
Yeah, she gives a nod. And the guards, I will say at this point, rush in and they're checking on people, and I'll say, and Rita's kind of consoling Evangeline. Yeah, and I will say at this point, and I'll say after, if how long are you guys gonna wait there? Do you think?
Is there anyone like civilian wise that appears hurt?
No, everybody seems to be fine. It seems anybody that was in the museum when this happened just got turned into murals on the wall, and now they're back. Now everything's been like basically melted away. All the abstraction gone.
I took out the salt crystal I nabbed from last session, and I kind of compare it to the salt crystals of the brush with.
They're exactly the same. And I'm gonna say this is the only thing difference. This salt is black.
Oh.
Yeah.
Both salts are like black. They're salt crystals, but instead of it being white, it's black. And I'm gonna say if you wait even 15 minutes, you get two different sketches per se. One based one that Rita made, because Evangeline kind of described to Rita, and Rita tried to do a better description, and one that this is the one that Evangeline made. Oh, this is the it's loading. Give it a second. It's very abstract, so it's kind of hard to understand. And the one that Rita made is a bit easier to understand, but it's still kind of hard because again, it's just from a word. It's just on a word basis. This is what Rita got.
Looks like the crying man to me.
We need to try to find out more about this.
The
Do we
crying
get to
man.
go
Who's the
read?
crying
It's the Weeping Man. That's the name it was called.
Is there a library in town?
Absolutely.
Perfect. That's all I need.
Do you guys know about this? This weeping man?
Who are you asking?
Something we ran
Oh.
across.
Yeah.
The party, since I wasn't here last time.
Okay.
Like my character
Yeah.
wasn't know anything.
We got contracted to go chase down some goblins who stole some gears. They were holed up in this old, strange temple. It didn't seem to subscribe to any other god except this one weeping man that seems to match this description here. But
Can
I don't know
I
much
make
else
a
about it.
check to see if I've crossed anything during my travels about a weeping god or man?
Roll history.
God damn it.
Roll history or religion. Either or.
I'll show him the book
I'll
also.
do religion because I have a +1 to my
Okay. Yeah, do religion.
Let's see.
14.
I will do.
Okay. So,
History.
how old are you?
Did I put out license?
Because so if I remember correctly, ASMR lived a bit longer than most, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I
yeah.
put
How
the
old is
age
your
down.
character?
I put 25.
25. Okay. Who roll? Michael rolled that. Lampshire.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anyone else?
I'm mid-20s, so.
Mid-20s. All right, fine. I would say so. Do you have anybody in your background that would talk about or would have been part of the war that happened?
What year was the war?
How long ago
It was
the war?
It was 500 years ago.
500?
It's 500. So elves and dwarves and the races that live particularly longer would know about it, or have been, or either know a lot about it, or know a part of, or have been a part of it.
Would Johan know about it?
A dwarf in my background.
I would say Johan would know about it.
So
And I would say
about
he would have
that,
taught. Yeah, I would. Oh, old Grandpa Dwarf. That's right. Yeah, I would say anybody over the age of 200, and I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not going to
okay,
give you an exact age, but Johan is in that age. He's older than that.
yeah, no,
would
Land
know-
is definitely in that category.
Yeah, I would. So anybody older than that would know that around 300, 400 years ago, after the war, there was a large surge of basically cleansing of cults that were formed during the war, because the war was a very dark time. And a lot of the cults were worshiping false gods. However, one was particularly hard to get rid of, and that was the cult of the Weeping Man. No one really knows much about this god other than anybody who was a part of the cult, and it's very particularly hard to find someone who was previously a part of this cult, because they're typically it's not really a good thing to just say, oh, I was a part of this cult, especially the Weeping Man, because a lot of people died trying to basically stop the cult from continuing their worship, because it was very much a dark god.
Okay.
But that's all you would know just offhand. If you talk to somebody who was around that time, for example, Johan, I'm saying this because he might know something. You don't know for sure. They could probably give you more details.
Yeah, I mean, Lamb was around then, but kind of a little bit of an insular society.
Yeah.
so-
You wouldn't know too much other than maybe passerbys who came through and were maybe a part of the cult, but they wouldn't say much about it because secrecy.
Maybe we can have our old friend at the magic shop look at it too.
Yeah.
Wise choice.
So are you heading back to Johan and Sean?
Before we go, I just want to say, is this Weeping Man something we'd like to try to learn more about before we run into something of its doing again?
Definitely yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We should learn
I
as
can
much
pull
as
some
possible.
strings and maybe get us into some fancier libraries.
Ooh.
Might
Right.
be able to get some info from some contacts of mine also.
Perfect.
All right. So I'm both kind of happy, but also kind of sad. You skipped through like half of the frickin' dungeon.
Oh.
If you
You're
want me
welcome.
to, really quickly, do you want me to show? I can show you some of my favorite
Sure.
puzzles. So let me quickly reveal some. 'Cause I'm not gonna I'm gonna reveal the rooms I'm most proud of. One I'm super proud of is this room I actually used the drawing tool in. It is. Hold on, let me quickly get rid of all of these. Boop, boop. Get rid of all these. Get rid of all these. That one. But let me quickly. My favorite room is this room. It's the scribble room, I call it. This one right here.
Oh
Jesus.
my.
Good lord.
And the riddle was green means go, yellow means slow, blue means no. And the whole thing is you're supposed to see the red pattern beneath it and you're supposed to follow it. But it's hard to see through all the other scribbles, and that was what that puzzle was.
I was going that way.
Yeah, and then so that was like not a big one. Then I have I call it Lover's Quarrel Room. And it's this like woman with it's this woman holding a knife with like a bleeding heart, and there's like a timer on the other side of the room. If you stayed in that room for too long, painting would cause harm to everybody in the room, and then the timer would restart.
Oh God.
So you had to leave that room very quickly. And the whole thing is right next to it. It said, "I fear I cannot contain myself," is what it says next to it. Then this is a fun one. So you're not gonna be able to do this because it's gone. But the whole thing with this one is it was a double one. It was the creature of the deep only hungers for the secrets of the damned. Basically, you were supposed to like say secrets or like just talk in general, and the room would open. But the other thing is you could reach in and grab a fish, and you could have given it to the fisherman painting, and you would have gotten something special.
Damn.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. But the whole thing is that like if you said some secrets or anything or just talked in general, there's an ear painting right next to the wall, and that's how Eve would have been able to know where you were or anything, because it would talk through the mouth painting here.
Jesus.
That's why she was
Oh.
listening to it. She was like, "All right, who's here?" And that's how like she knows if there's someone in the art museum. Then there's this one. It's called Tea Party. Tea Party with the blue girl is what it's called. Whole thing is you're supposed to put the dolls at their respectful places at the table, and that's when the maid of honor comes. The lovely let me see. The rabbit turns into where is it? This lovely lady here, and you have to fight that painting.
Jesus.
It's the killer rabbit.
Yep.
All right then.
Yeah, and then there's this other one. It's called the mirror room. Basically, there's something in the mirror, but there's nothing in the room part here, and you had to like walk around all the stuff and like find stuff and like the things that weren't there, through using the mirror as like a basis.
Huh.
Yeah, those are like my favorite ones. And if any of you recognize some of these paintings, good on you. It's from an old RPG horror game called Eve that was my absolute favorite growing up. That is a horror game that takes place in an art museum. I loved that game so much, and I was like, "Oh, that's right! I'm having an artist." I was like, and that was after I made this quest. I was like, "Oh, that's right! There's a whole art museum, like horror game. I'll just take paintings from that, and like use them as part of the puzzles, because I love the art in that game. And so I'm like, I'm not taking full credit for that. I'm not taking any credit for that. Like, but the art and this whole storyline was awesome, and I loved that game. So I took some inspiration from that game a little bit.
That's dope.
Sick.
Yeah.
As for future reference.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
We should probably just next time we go through one of these, we should just go through it all.
No,
So we don't miss anything.
to be fair, that was one of the plans was that if you ran into one of these paintings and tried to go through it or touched it, you would either get sucked through or you would see Eve or fall through or anything like that. That was like part of the plan. So I was kind of expecting you to skip some things. You just skipped like absolutely half of it. I was waiting for you to figure that out around like the fourth time you saw this painting.
I mean, we pretty
That's
much
kinda why I
don't
wanted
leave
to
a
go
room
around
until we
it.
figure out what a thing is for.
Yeah, and the other thing is the reason why there's so many of these paintings here. If Eve got over to one, she could go through it and then come out of one of the other paintings.
Oh Jesus.
She had like Tree Strider, but with her painting specifically.
Huh.
Yeah, because she's a reflavored dryad.
Kind of wondering.
Mhm.
I was kind of thinking that because I saw all these the same paintings in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a reflavored dryad, as well as I also changed some of the spells she could do. So the whole thing was she was mostly a healer, and that whatever damage the creatures took, she would re-heal, and she didn't do much damage. She wasn't supposed to be doing damage. She was supposed to just heal. The real thing is she would just run away and keep healing, and you had to like try and corner her. That was the whole plan for that fight.
Okay, do any of the paintings that we actually took with us, are they still there, or like the?
No. So they're actually all the paint that was
the
on
art
there.
books I had on me.
The art books are still there. You still have the art books, but I will say that the paintings you had before, they're different now. They're actual paintings that like were in the museum now.
Okay.
The paint that was on them before kind of melted away, and now you got the original paintings, which is just basic shit.
We took 3, right?
Yep.
Hold on a second. 4.
Yeah.
And we destroyed a bunch.
Wait, we got.
To be
wait,
fair,
'cause
so
I
I'm
took-
gonna tell you right now, paintings that attacked you are not real. Were not real paintings.
Yeah.
So the ones you
Ah,
burnt and
okay.
destroyed were not. Yeah, those ones are fine. I plan on you fighting those ones.
We took the bashful, the clown, the
the
dream.
fisherman, but not the splatter.
Fisherman.
No,
and
not the splatter.
fisherman.
There was one where you had to match a splatter up with another splatter, and the whole thing was like, "Where's my family?" And you had to bring them together, and there you would have gotten a little thing for that.
So, if the museum came back, are all the pieces that we didn't find just back on the wall? We
Yep.
can take credit for bringing those back.
You can try.
Everyone take paintings down now.
So where are you guys
Over,
headed next, if I might ask? Are you headed like to the magic shop, to the
Can I
guild?
make a roll to see how many paintings I can grab on the way out?
No,
Jesus,
those aren't
Sarah.
gonna count. I'm telling you right now.
All right, we'll leave
what-
and we'll talk to the bard guy and get the reward.
Yeah,
return the
he's
4
only paying you half
paintings.
because you didn't kill the creature.
Right.
However, However, Rita is covering for that, and instead of getting the full 1,000, you're getting like 800 instead, because Rita's giving you some of her pay.
Awesome.
Plus the
As
200 for 4 paintings.
Yep. So you almost got so you still got 1,000. You got 100,000 or 11,000 or 1,100. Sorry, 1,100.
About to say 11,000. Hell yeah.
No, 1,100. You got 1,100, and you can split that
Oh.
up between you guys as you wish.
220 a person.
What happens to Eve at the end of this?
Yeah.
Like,
Rita
what,
actually
like before we leave the.
Yeah, you actually see Rita like looming over the Bard Guild owner, and she's like very angrily pointing at him, and like she's like standing up for Eve and herself now. She's no longer afraid of this guy and realize he's kind of a douche. You see her like yelling at him and being like, "This is all your fault because you were such a douche to this person," and she reacted out of anger because you did this thing, and it was like, "What is wrong with you?" Just all this kind of stuff, and he's like shocked and also kind of like, "Oh my god, this person's giant now, and now instead of being afraid of me, they're angry at me. This is not good," kind of thing. And Eve is actually kind of looking at Rita fondly. She's very happy that she now has a friend in arms.
I would have went up to Eve before everything we left the area, and I would have handed her back the kind of sketchbooks that I took from the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, I found these while we were in one of the rooms. I don't know if these are yours or not, but I'm guessing they probably are.
Yeah, she looks at those. Yeah, those are mine. Thank you for returning them.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think at that. Yeah, she's gonna give you a happy nod. And, where are you guys heading off next?
With 220 gold each, I kind of want to go back to Sean.
Well, you could do that, but I feel like shopping like that could be doing in between games too, because we don't have much time. So if you guys want to like propel the story forward a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
to be honest, I kind of want to. I was gonna say I kind of want to go to the magic shop and see what they can tell us about the broken paintbrush.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
I also wanted to see if he was done with my scroll yet, or if I was gonna be next session.
It's only been, I'd say, about 5 hours. It has not been a whole day yet.
You did say the end of the day or somewhere else.
Yeah, it's not the end of the day yet. If you're like halfway through the day, it's like 2 p.m.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You bring the paintbrush to Sean, and immediately he kind of looks it over, and kind of he looks over a split second, and then he just kind of frowns and goes, "Well, it's not one of my magic items, I can tell you that much, but this thing's got bad juju all over it, man. Like, I don't know who made this item, or how they made it, whatever it does, don't know, but I got bad vibes from it. I don't like it. You can keep that
Can I
one."
ask Sean how old he is?
Oh,
Or
I'm
they
about. I'm from the Feywilds. Came here about 50 years ago, but I mean about 213. He kind of thinks a little bit.
Do you know
I
anything
don't really celebrate
about
birthdays.
You know anything about the Weeping Man and the War of the Colts?
No, I don't think I'm afraid I don't. I don't know much about this continent other than they have lots of people with lots of money.
Sounds good, baby.
Would I have known where Eve got the paintbrush at? She said it was given to her.
Yeah. No, yeah, she would tell you that, like, she was
She
like
say where?
Yeah, she said she was crying in her room when a strange cloaked man appeared at her window and said, "I can help you," and gave her the brush and said, "This can make your dreams come true." That is the word she said.
What side of town she lives on?
She'll instruct you of her house. It's in the Bards district. Or the Artisans district, and it's like a small sort of. It looks like she converted like a small kind of storage house into like a studio / house like building, like living area basically, because she's not very rich, so she took something that nobody wanted and turned into something she wanted. It's not like a huge.
Okay.
I would say it's like a 1-room thing. She just turned into like for everything.
I'm gonna try detecting magic.
Yeah, you can detect magic. You don't see any magic, however, you do find some of the black salt crystals at her window. Very small. Very, very small. Very small traces of it.
At the window?
At her window, yes.
Any footprints?
Nope. Not anymore. It's been about 3-4 days now. If they would have washed away by now.
I don't know if this would be something for this or next section, but I would like to try and make use of my court functionary background, which I
Yeah.
just plugged in chat, to get as much download/classified information access as I can.
Okay, yeah.
For the Weeping Man.
Yeah, I'll say, who specifically, like, what type of person are you trying to talk to specifically? Are you trying to talk to, like, an arcane academic, like someone who's political, like what? Who?
Someone, probably, like, the highest, like, degree of historian that I can find.
Okay, yeah. I'll say you find someone, and immediately, like, you talk to them about you ask them about the Weeping Man, and immediately they kind of give you a look like, why are you asking me this? That's dangerous stuff. But they kind of reluctantly agree, and they go, the Weeping Man was a fake god who essentially he was worshipped not because he was a god, but because of what he stood for. According to everything we found, he was actually a regular person, and he was known as the Weeping Man because he was always sobbing and crying because he had lost something quite dear to him. And he basically gained a following, and that following gave him power, which then gave him the ability to, bless people and all sorts of things like that. But his main ability was taking others' sadness and corrupting them and twisting and turning them into beings of power with it. He took their sadness and made them stronger with it. However, that of course caused the people who received said power they caused them to basically lose their mind slightly. So what else do you do when you're that sad? He was very much a man of chaos.
That much is clear after the encounters we had with them.
We do not know his. Before you say that, we're gonna say, this person's gonna say, like, we do not know why he would do all this, cause this much chaos. Maybe it was because he was simply upset, but there's no real reasoning as to why he did this or why he was even upset in the first place. And then you mentioned, like, how you've had interactions with him, and immediately the person's, like, shocked and is, like, frightened, and they're slamming their door in your face. They're like, okay, this person's crazy, closing the door.
That's a burned bridge. I go home.
Yep, yeah, like that's like oh my god, like I was like they're like me, like I should not be talking to you, and like close the door. Like this is like bad juju stuff you're talking about, man. You're getting into deep stuff, dark stuff.
I'm also going to send a letter to my order. I mean, I'm not expecting an immediate answer on this, but any information that they may have on this topic.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say we go talk to that older guy at the guild, see if he knows anything.
Johan, yeah.
Before that, wanted to try also getting into my urban bounty hunter background. I'd like to find, when I had some free time, I would like to find a contact that I have in this city.
Yeah, I'll say you have a
special. Like it says specifically, it says this connection comes in the form of a contact in any city you visit. So
yeah,
contact
is it like a letter or like actually? Oh, you know where to find them. Okay, like an actual person. Okay, got it.
I'm guessing I would know how to find them. It doesn't exactly say.
There's like specific meetup places for contacts and people in general. Okay. There's like an underground part for like that kind of.
When I had some time, I would go there on my own, try and find this contact, and I would just give the general description of what was given for the Weeping Man, and say, has there been anybody around recently in like the last week or maybe 2 to 3 weeks in and around the general area that has had like this kind of description seen, or maybe said that they'd seen it somewhere but it was just like secondhand.
Yeah, he's gonna think about it and he goes, I'll get back to you. I will ask my people, and I'll have them look around and talk to people. But for now, I know nothing.
Okay.
But I will get back to you. I'll send you a letter or something as soon as possible with information.
All right. And then I would also send real quick. I would send a letter to both. Let's see here. What are their names? I would send a letter to Tesnian and send a letter to Bertold.
All right, yeah, you do that. Yeah, you can easily do that.
Both asking them, look, I know you guys are old. I need you to tell me how old finally. And I would give a description of what they told me about, like the war, about the Weepy Man. And I would say, came in contact with somebody who came in contact with a description of him. I need everything you know about it.
Yeah, you send that off, and I'd say you receive in the next week you'd receive answers.
Okay.
I would like to try and meditate and connect with Solus to see if he could give me any information, but because he's like a god and
yeah,
the
roll
connection's, like,
religion.
really
You'd have to
fickle.
roll religion.
Yeah.
Religion check to do the clairvoyance kind of thing. You have to roll some pretty high rolls.
Can I offer guidance on this?
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. What time are you doing this? What time? Like right before you go to
we talk
bed? Like what?
Johan, like midday. Like what time was it when we like left?
It was like 2 p.m.
So like 3.
Okay.
Like give it like an hour to like get back to the guild and then like find like a backyard or something like that where like the sun is like right on me and just like meditate in the light and try and like contact him or see if he would contact me.
Is there
Yeah.
roof access in this building?
No. There is open windows though. There is windows. Yeah, I will say. Yeah, so yeah, you contact, and with that dirty 20, I will say you don't exactly have a. Well, yeah, I'd say you have somewhat of a vision, and you just kind of like. You're just sitting there, and all of a sudden you open your eyes, and Sol's just sitting in front of you. Small person, younger person. He's just kind of sitting there, kind of waves to you. Goes, how can I help you?
My lord, yes.
He kind of gives a little nervous kind of chuckle at that. He goes, yeah, how can I help? I heard there was issues.
Yes, my lord. I wanted to speak with you because I recently joined with a party and we've come
Yeah.
across.
I mean, I know most of that. I messaged you earlier. I've been kind of keeping a close eye.
Yes. We've come across.
Do you really think I look like that? He kind of raises an eyebrow and like what you saw was this man. His entire face was just like light. This guy, his most, it's like his hair is light. He's like, you really think I look like that?
No. I was just. I don't know what to think of you, my lord. You're just so bright to me, and I worship you with everything I have.
Get to the point. Why do you need me here?
just so
I'm on a time basis, man. He kind of like taps his wrist.
Sorry. Weeping man. You know anything of the weeping man?
He's gonna think a little bit and go. Now I'm a bit newer, so I don't know too much about history of that kind of stuff. I can ask around up there.
If you would do me the greatest honor of asking.
If
I will
anybody would
accept
know,
any help.
my dad would know. And so I can ask and probably try and send you some sort of information. I can't remember. I can't send too much. I'm a god. I can't really meddle too much, but I will try and get you something.
Anything you can, my lord. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, he gives a nod, and as you blink, you open your eyes, and as soon as you open your eyes, he's gone.
Oh, I feel so warm. The light of the sun.
Praise the sun.
You hear like a whisper, you're like, gross. Stop that.
I don't mean it like that. It was just like he
Bonk
was
you,
there.
bonk
so
you with the horny stick.
It wasn't like that. It was not like that.
I just
at all.
imagine you like, oh, I feel so warm, the power of the sun. Then just like imagine like rubbing yourself like in like your shoulders, just like
no. It's just like how you feel like when like you're sitting like in a
like a warm ray of sunlight. Yeah, I get you. But how you
like-
said that was
like,
so
he
creepy.
He was right there, so it was
Yeah,
like, a little
absolutely.
warmer. It just like felt nice.
Yeah, the room's definitely a little warmer, but not in like an uncomfortable way.
Yeah. Just like it was like praise, not sexual. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank you for shining light on me.
Like a tear comes through his mask hole and just goes down his face.
Don't
Yeah.
make it weird. He's a child.
No, he's not like a child. He's like a young adult. He's like 18, 20. If
It's probably safe to assume that somewhere in the background, Lamb is just in the background with like a ritual knife and his face painted up doing like a sacrifice to Marlis.
Just, like,
sacrificing
casually
a small rat he found in the corner.
He casually snaps like a rabbit's neck.
You're weird, man.
You went outside. sign.
He's like, you're weird, man. All right, no, but Fox, I'm assuming you're going to your father, Johann, who is at the bar as he usually is.
Yeah, I just kick down the doors and go, "Hey, you old fucking codger."
He's gonna hold a clawed finger, and go, "I do not answer to insults."
Johann, Dad,
I'll take it.
Dad,
He turns around.
I got some questions for you.
All right.
Do you know anything? Some guy called what was it, Weeping Man, Crying Man, Sad Boy Magoo, something like
Sad
that.
boy Magoo. I
Sad Boy
love that.
Magoo?
Sad boy Magoo. I love that. He's gonna think a little bit. And he goes, Weeper Man is in that cultist guy thing. Whatever. He's
Yeah,
obviously he's obviously been drinking for a bit, so he's a bit tipsy. So he's thinking for a bit.
Yeah, we kind of ran into like something of his, and I pull out the crystal. And
Yeah, he's gonna see the crystal and immediately clicks. Like before, he didn't really know what you're talking about. Now he sees it and clicks, and he kind of he almost immediately sobers up immediately as he sees that, and his face goes pale. He goes, "Where did you get that?"
Well, I forgot this crystal when we went to the Goblin Caves, and I kind of explained to him, the temple and the salt water and all that. And then I go on to explain, the paintbrush and what we encountered, just hours earlier.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of frown a bit. He kind of, like grips his wrist slightly, almost awkwardly, and he goes, I'm gonna ask you to do me something, all right? This is dead serious, all right?
Aye.
Don't get involved. Avoid anything involving this. If you see any more of those crystals, you turn away, you walk away, you run away if even. Don't get involved. It's dangerous stuff.
Duly noted.
And he kind of looks and he kind of frowns. He's like he almost pushes his drink away a little bit as he's like clearly there's something going on now. Like there's something wrong now.
I leave the salt crystal like next to him and walk out.
Yeah, he's gonna eye it slightly. All right. Do you want to roll perception at all as he like looks at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll perception. And I'll say you have advantage because you're walking away.
God damn.
So glad you have advantage. Yeah, he looks at it and he almost seems guilty as he's looking at it.
Oh fuck no.
No fucking way. Okay.
If you want to go back and talk to him, you can. He looks at it and he seems like upset as he's looking at it, like very upset.
Yeah, I open the door, I look back, and then I close the door and I walk right back to him. Is there something you're not telling me?
Roll persuasion. Make it count. Make it count.
14.
13?
14.
Oh, 14, yeah. He's gonna sigh a little bit and he's gonna rub his forehead slightly. Clearly very distraught, and he goes, let's just say this is not the first time I've seen that crystal. That kind, I should say.
I see. Well, if you have anything else you'd like to tell me about what's going on, maybe let me know, because there's a lot going on, I'm sure you know.
He's gonna look around a little bit and sigh, 'cause he's gonna look back at you. Go, all right, hold on, follow me. And he's gonna get up, and he's going to take you over to a side table.
Yeah, I follow him.
Farther away from everybody's ear, and he's going to frown a bit. And he looks like very distraught, and he's gonna frown at you, and he goes, do you know what those crystals do?
They're salt crystals, yeah?
But do you know what they do?
No.
Those things give people power. However, there's a very big price at that power. Specifically, it's the cost of your happiness, and it's the cost of who you are as a person. It twists you, it morphs you, it transforms you, and it makes you a monster.
I see.
But the only way it works is if you are clearly very upset, sad, angry, distraught, any kind of negative emotion. But it
And how
gives
does
you
this involve you?
He sighs a little and hangs his head, and he's going to reach into his shirt for something underneath, and he's going to pull out a medallion. And he's going to click a button and it opens up, and inside is a black salt crystal. And that is where we're going to end it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Holy
No.
shit!
Why do you think he's taller than everybody and has claws?
Alright, gotta kill Johan.
No, you killed my dad!
No! There's actually a whole reason as to
Not
why he's
me,
not
dog.
fully a monster.
Huh?
There's actually a whole story as to why he's not fully a monster.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
As a sidebar, but the session's ended. This is between
Yeah.
me. I wrote in my backstory that I was raised at the monastery by Tolnak, the guy who gave me my name, but I did not create any kind of information from him, so I have no idea how old he is, what he is, anything like that. So I
Yeah.
can't say I want to send him a letter.
Yeah, if you send him a
He's
letter,
gonna,
it's
like-
gonna take more than a week to get back, man. It'd take like a month, because like you're really
Yeah,
far
he's
away
in-
from like back
Yeah,
home.
he's in Ohan. And I don't want to like just be like, oh, conveniently he's 300 years old. He's a tortoise or something. So like, I
No,
do
no,
wanna
like man,
make,
he's like a monk, man. He's been around for a bit. He's like decrepit old, but he's really healthy because he's a freaking monk. Like
Okay,
he's
but I
like
just
wrinkly
don't wanna,
raisin old. I'm gonna say
yeah, I just didn't want to.
he
be
could
like,
be your
"Oh, yeah,
grandpa, but he's
conveniently."
not.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to be like conveniently. He's 1,000 years old, Torgal, and he knows.
I mean, he
everything,
could be
so-
for all I know. I actually kind of like that idea, but you know, we'll see.
Okay.
It's
He's
Oogway.
fucking- He's Oogway.
He's Oogway,
Yes.
monkey,
It's
canon now.
monkey.
I'll just say I sent him a letter too.
Yeah, I'll
can
say you do that.
Whatever he says, but
I
it's gonna be a
have to
while,
say though,
obviously.
with the side effect of being a turtle, it'll take longer, because he's a slow writer. He's a slow writer.
Hello.
A
Tall.
H E L. As he's like writing it, he says every letter out loud.
It's the sloth from Zootopia.
Yes, the sloth named
Yeah.
Flash. The sloth named Flash, might I add, which I love.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he like his
Flash
issue was like he was a
Tomac.
speed racer or something?
He
got
was no, he
trapped
was a
in-
speed demon. Right at the end, it shows him driving a hot rod and he speeds horrifically. Right at the after credit scene,
Nice.
and he goes, Nick. And he gives like a sly smile. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Hooray!
What a
Thank
fucking
you.
session.
Right?
Oh
I
my-
planned a lot for this session, man, and I was really excited. I still kind of am for the next session. But like, I planned a lot for this session. I'm actually really proud of myself.
I want to run back that boss fight. I just want to see how it would go.
Oh, right.
We could
Oh,
probably do that on the side, probably at some point, but you
Just
you
do
went
that
through
for
that
a free
incredibly.
day.
Oh yeah, I will say you guys are level 4 now, by the way, because you guys went through that
Oh, nice.
incredibly well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit! Everything gets better. I was waiting for this.
Level.
I don't think
yeah,
I don't
like
think
I
I
was
did
planning on
anything
leveling you up no matter
specifically,
what,
but-
but like you really impressed me with how well you got through that fight. With that natural 20, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be so much difficult to start a fight now.
Should I increase my intelligence to 0?
To 0.
I'm really
couldn't-
glad
I-
Lamb didn't have to talk during that fight because that would not have gone well.
Yeah, he's like, I don't like art. Modern stuff sucks.
Oh no, he
man,
absolutely hates.
Grandpa Grumpy
He
stuff.
absolutely hates all of that.
Yeah.
Slow fall. Fuck yeah. I can fall from a fall.
Oh, let me end the recording really quick.